So just because nobody's gonna say we're ready, I'm just gonna jump into it. We're gonna return
I'm ready.
to
I'm ready.
our our somewhat triumphant heroes question mark. Returning to the Cloaked Rangers headquarters, immediately upon seeing Reginald being carried on I believe Percival's, yes, on Percival's shoulders, the guards out front shouted for an alarm, and the entire compound, filled with roughly 100 people, came rushing toward the front, into the plaza and outside to greet you, to take Reggie. And we left off with you guys approaching, probably surrounded by maybe a dozen Cloaked Rangers now, cheering and thanking you. And Ravina steps out the front, tears in her eyes. What are you guys doing?
Teeth? Does anyone want teeth?
Hey, I got your boy back.
People immediately kind of...
at her.
She gives a very weak smile back, and people immediately start to kind of back away from Zelfer and kind of just, keep around Percival, who's still carrying Reginald. And you start getting questions. What happened? Why is he unconscious? Is he okay? What's going on? Well, let's get him inside. And people start, kind of arguing about what to do next. And
I'm
gonna die in 5 years.
that gets a quick hush from the crowd, and then they return to they're kind of debating about what to do next.
Percy's gonna be pushing his way through the crowd of people and looking down like, hey, if you want this guy to live, then fucking move, yeah?
Yeah, as soon as if you're carrying Reginald, people are sticking close to you, but they're very clearly making a path for you to enter the compound. The alarm bell is no longer ringing, and you're now looking up as you enter. You can also see maybe 5 or 6 armed guards at the top of the walls who are also kind of cheering you guys on as you returned. You enter the compound to more cheering, and Ravina is now at your side as you step in.
Did I see the guy who pooped himself?
Make a perception check. Make the first roll.
Give me 1 second. I just want to know if I can see the guy who pooped himself.
Oh fuck. No.
Nah.
Yeah.
You do not see him in the crowd. You thought for a moment you did.
Anyone here pooped themselves as of late?
People are mostly ignoring you at this point.
Everybody's hands.
Speaking of, you do feel a large clap on your back as Sam passes by you and proceeds into the compound on his own.
Permanently disconnected
Oh, that's
part
epic.
of this headset.
Oh.
What in the fuck is that? I was trying to break up a part.
Hello?
Shut.
Tell Austin shut the fuck up. I can hear him.
All we can hear is Austin.
I thought that was Jesse.
Ah!
Echo. Echo. Echo.
Oh.
Penis.
Ow.
Fuck! It didn't work.
This is my favorite game.
Fuck!
Anyway, so Sam enters a compound on his own and makes his way to the prairie area, which he's now quite familiar with.
Praria.
The prairie, if you will. Which you
I
should.
will.
Yeah, I thought you would. On his own.
I almost never say no.
Are you being chased by a murderer? Are you running through a cave?
Fucking
She's frustrated now.
I wonder why.
Now?
Very audibly frustrated.
She quits.
What has your life become?
Frustration requires will to live, Jesse.
Oh,
No, it
fair.
doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I'm pissed at the world all the time.
I've never seen my best friend Jacob ever not be angry.
That's fair, actually.
Anger is like
My little sister bought him 3 llama stickers.
it's adorable.
No, because he doesn't like being called llama. But he fucking is.
Right, so you guys are entering the compound.
Oh yeah, we're playing D&D.
Yeah. Reginald still unconscious on Percival's shoulders. People are just ambushing you with questions about what happened, what's wrong with him, etc.
I look at the crowd pretending like there's a news camera, even though those don't exist.
Okay.
And I look at someone who's asking me a question. I go, "Find me later," and you can ask anything you want.
Okay. People seem to kind of understand and start to hush a little bit as Ravina approaches. There's a bit of a silence suddenly amongst the crowd, and she reaches out and touches Reginald's face, and you notice her kind of
Falls off.
recoil just a little bit as she notices that his skin is just a little cold, and she seems very concerned. She looks up at you, Percival, and says, "What happened to him?"
Fuck if I know. We found him unconscious.
Let's get him to the infirmary. He's alive. That's something.
Stabilized him, but we weren't able to wake him up.
Right. How long has he been out? And she starts kind of grilling you on just some basic medical questions. And as you, I assume you follow her and carry him to the infirmary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know how long he was out?
And she
It's
asks.
kind of hard to calculate.
Yeah, I don't think
Well,
we know.
You guys were gone for 20 days. He couldn't have been out that long.
Probably like
Maybe 2.
less than 20 days.
Probably 19
Maybe
days.
2. Looking at you, Six, she says, if he's been out for 2 days, that's. She sighs very heavily and continues walking. Eventually, you guys are you all sticking together other than Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The entourage around you starts to kind of dwindle, and people move back to their own chatter about what to do next and about his return and whether or not he's going to be okay. You can hear the whispers and hushed conversations about it as you move to the infirmary. There's a plump dwarf female. Inside, you walk into a room with about 6 beds, relatively clean, all dressed in white. And there's a plump dwarf female in there who immediately greets you upon entry and asks what's wrong with him.
Oh, I've brought presents.
These aren't good presents.
She says, "All right,
Gently
tell me
lay
everything
Reggie
you
down
know."
on the bed.
Oh.
Not much.
Why are all
I-
dwarves Irish?
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
I wasn't going for Irish, but that's.
I choke slam Reginald into a bed, killing him instantly.
Roll
Do
it! So you guys explained that you, I'm sure for the 5th time or maybe the umpteenth time at this point, with all the people around you.
I don't think that's a number.
It's a figure of speech. That you really don't know. He's been unconscious. You explain the situation, and the dwarf sighs, nods, and says she'll do everything she can. And you can immediately see her casting some sort of spell with her hands. There's a faint glow of energy around her hands, and she very gently presses one on his forehead. And you can see as he breathes out a little bit heavier, and it returns to normal breathing as she does so. And the dwarf looks to Ravina and tells her perhaps it'd be better for her not to be here. And Ravina nods and ushers you guys out of the room.
Oh.
Bye, dwarf lady.
And once you're out, she says, I can't. Thank you. Thank you so much. We already had his
What can't you
funeral.
do?
I don't.
We'll just have an anti-funeral.
She actually.
Give him his birth again.
She smiles very weakly again at that. She says, "You always know just what to say."
I look at her. My smile fades. I'm gonna die in 5 years.
She squints at you.
Tell her that's not going to happen.
You're gonna have to explain that one.
Oh, to get out, I had to make a deal with a sphinx, and I gave my life.
With a what?
A big sand monster that was dangerous.
Nice tits, though.
Gynosphinx.
Oh. Okay.
And I told her
Something like that.
for releasing us from wherever we were, I would come back in 5 years, and she would probably kill me.
Okay.
That's not what the agreement said.
So, this leads up to my question:
Okay.
how do I get out of this?
I have no idea what a sphinx is.
I can draw it.
Can't. Oh, that won't help.
I grab my knife, I cut my finger, and I'm gonna attempt to draw it on the wall next to us.
Is she immediately like, no, don't get blood. No, we're right outside the infirmary.
Stop,
Can you?
stop stopping me?
She literally tries to like push your hands away from the wall.
I look at her and go, okay, and then I get on my knees and I start to draw it on the floor.
She looks at the rest of the party. Can one of you stop him?
Trust
Really?
me, if we could, we
We've
would.
tried.
But, you know.
Okay, fine. Draw it on the floor.
It's being drawn on the floor.
Yeah. Okay. Make a.
Yeah, what check are you having me make here, buddy?
Performance?
Will you take performance?
I sure will, since I asked for it.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Get fucked. Oof.
It's
It's a blob.
well, from those of you who
definitely
actually
looks
saw
like
it looks like a rough outline, and then he kind of just like tried to like give it some shading. It looks like he tried way too hard, and it kind
Here,
of just
let me
became
try,
like
so
an
taking
outline
his
with
finger.
blood all over
Okay,
it.
I'm not gonna stop him from taking my finger and drawing it.
Very good.
I go, oh, please do.
Go ahead.
I forgot to fucking open my character sheet. Hold on.
Of course you did.
Head.
Person. Performance.
Will you take performance?
Oh my god.
You fill in some more of the blood thing, like putting some lines through, and it's really
Mr.
just like
Six.
a filled in outline. If you wanna
Yes,
if you wanna bleed
yes,
more
Sophie?
at this point to draw it even more, you're gonna take damage.
Okay.
Holden, why
Not
did your
sure.
stream
Zelda.
notifications say just come say hi, it'll make him happy.
Cause I'm a sad boy. I don't know.
Oof.
How much damage am I gonna take to have Mr. Six draw with my bloody finger?
Roll a d4.
That's never a good sign. I'm gonna roll high now.
4.
I told you.
All right, you're taking 4 damage, and 6. Go ahead and make the roll.
Sure. Performance. Is that
Yeah.
what I'm doing here? Okay.
If you get a 3, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Okay, so you take his
There you
finger
go.
away from this blob, and you pull it away, and just in it's a simple drawing, but you get the point across that it's this big cat-like thing with big tits and a humanoid face, and you get the
Hell
point
yeah.
And a
across. And
sweater.
Ravina
Best
watches and eventually says, "Okay, that's a lot of blood. Maybe stop. I get it.
Okay.
It looks like a giant cat.
It wasn't.
Did you have
kinda.
to draw the breasts
Right.
so large?
You know, you
Those
probably
are
could have
accurate
just
size.
described it. You know.
That would have worked too.
I look at Menon. And where's the fun in that?
Bleeding.
Listen, I assume. Are you guys all right? Do you
Okay,
need?
we have two very different definitions of fun.
Is everyone
Yes.
okay?
I'm sure we could use a rest.
Hey is
I
a
s-
strong
assume.
word.
Okay. Well,
Physically, I am alive. Mentally, I am terrified.
Percival's gonna put his hand on her shoulder and look right into her eyes and go, I lost my shirt.
Again.
she very obviously checks you out and goes, "Yeah, I could. Do you need another one?"
I hate shirts.
I gave him mine.
Yeah, those are.
I apologize for losing your shirt.
I wasn't expecting all the
It's okay.
tattoos. So,
Sometimes I'm not either.
What? Okay.
Zolfer looks at him and goes, I have things like that, but they're not ink.
everybody but 6, I want to roll history for me.
You see Six's eyes roll in the back of his head. he falls over. I wasn't supposed to say anything. He dies.
I can make a history check, Holden. Is that what you want me to do?
Everybody
I
but
did.
6.
The 21.
Ooh.
It's also raining again.
Epic.
Is it?
It looks like it's about to
song
start.
by Supertramp.
I'm assuming by everyone but 6, you also mean
Yeah.
everyone but 6
I
and Sam,
hate to
because
do
Sam
this,
is not
but-
with them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a minute
Breakfast
or
in
two
America.
and go make sure my car windows are shut.
Okay, do that. And while you're doing that, Eden, do you want me to roll it for you?
No. Oh, sorry. I'm fine. I'm.
You're white
History.
How dare you be white?
in this economy.
Oops, I murdered a man.
Okay. Well, I guess it's fine that Isaac's gone. Zelfer, with your keen
Whoa.
mind, you're the only one who notices. Before, you've seen his tattoos before. You know his body's mostly covered in them. But looking at his right arm as he's, kind of talking with Ravina, you notice there's a large tattoo on his forearm right now of a very intricate. It's a very intricate tattoo of a lion, and it looks like it's eating something. But just a week ago, on that arm there was a tattoo of a shield with swords crossing it. It's a completely different tattoo.
I walk over to him and I stroke it with my hand.
Zelfer is now stroking your forearm.
I look at him.
I sort of let it happen. I don't look in his direction.
I look at him and I go, with no smile on my face, Mr. Six, we're gonna have to have a conversation.
Sure.
Six is dead.
Uh-oh.
Not as dead as
Uh-oh.
Zelfer.
Right.
He also he leans in close, and he's not trying to be he's not trying to whisper, but he wants to make sure Six knows it's important.
Mm-hmm.
I have things I must discuss with someone too, and I pick you.
Ravina says, "Well, okay, maybe you guys can do that over in the barracks. You take any beds with no belongings on them. Get your rest. If you find yourselves in the mess hall, you can have some food, of course, if you need it.
What kind of food? Eggs?
Probably.
I can cook with eggs.
We don't get eggs very often, but perhaps tonight or tomorrow night we'll have a bit nicer meal in celebration of Reggie's return."
You should get one of those taps installed with eggs in it.
Do they have
pretty bad out
those?
Tap eggs.
Tap eggs. We'll have to look into that. Thanks for the idea. Fuck you.
Eggs, if you will.
Tags. Yeah, I like this a lot. I hate it. I'm going to kill you. Otherwise,
You won't. Pussy.
whenever you're ready, I'm sure the commander would like to speak with you. He says
He
he
can
has
wait.
Of
much
course.
planned for you guys if you
He can,
returned.
he can wait.
Of course.
He can. He can. All right. So you
cool.
guys,
Alright.
she thanks you profusely once more and re-enters the infirmary.
Okay.
Next time I talk to her, I'm gonna compliment her. I've heard it makes people feel better.
Sam, what are you doing? Are you're just praying? Is there anything else you
Yep,
specifically
he's
like to
now
do?
going back to his room.
Okay. Okay. You could do that. Rest of the party, what are you guys doing?
I'm tailing Six uncomfortably close.
Okay.
Yes.
Percy and Menon-
I'm talking like fucking
Yeah,
uncomfortably.
Percy
Y'all
and Menon, it
motherfuckers
is
got a
very
room up in this?
blatant. It is very blatant. It's very easy to see it. It's kind of it's even making you maybe a little uncomfortable. It's weird.
Did I learn anything from the history check?
No.
Damn.
It was just my sexy ass.
Yeah, it's bad out there.
Is
Cool.
it storming yet, or just?
Oh
giving
yeah. It's constant.
I wish we
rumbly
would get
bumblies.
storms.
I literally can't hear anything.
No, Jason, shut up. Some of us work outside, God damn it.
Yeah,
Well, you
some of
might
us,
work
as in
Outside
not
Linus.
I work outside. Fuck you.
some of us, as in the one person who doesn't matter.
Oof.
Ouch.
Oh.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Very
Jesus.
terrible.
Hey man,
Not even remotely cool.
Not even remotely cool.
hey man, once he's taller than 2 yardsticks, then we can talk.
All right, guys, are you heading to the mess hall or the barracks, or what would you like to do as a
Blake,
party?
you need to tone down the savageness for tonight. Holy fuck.
I don't like Blake.
I
I
mean-
don't want to see you when I move to Winona.
I love how it's a
know that
when
you're
now.
mean.
I know Zelfer wants to have a conversation, and that's cool. Other than that, I'm ready to talk to the commander.
I am following very close.
Okay, all right. I will out in a nook somewhere out of the way. I will just sort of stop and turn around, and I'll say,
I'm
Okay.
gay.
I'm looking at you. I'm biting my bottom lip like a little kid would when he had something important to say, just looking up at you.
"Yes, Zelfer."
I have something to talk about. But no one else can
Please.
hear.
Oh,
Maybe like a secret room, maybe.
gotcha. Sure. Can we do that?
You guys can't. I mean, this headquarters is maze-like in its corridors. You're fairly certain that you can find a corner where you'd be alone if your party were willing to leave you.
Okay. Would you guys mind giving us a minute?
Sure, I'll split.
All right.
You can do the splits?
I assume Menon will follow shirtless Percival with no issue.
Hell yes.
Eh?
Bush, Percival.
Did you just hit him with an eh?
Yeah.
Damn. I
Cold.
then I guess I'll bring you to the secrets for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, you guys
Yes,
are
Zelfer.
alone.
Mr. Six,
Hello.
why is your tattoo different?
I couldn't really tell you, buddy.
Mr. Six, I don't want you to lie to me.
I honestly have no idea.
When did it happen?
As far as I know, I was. Oh wait, no. The night of the explosion.
Which explosion?
The one that leveled, or not really leveled, but the one in
Level
Direwood.
parts.
Leveled parts of Direwood.
That's when it changed, but it was it was something different not that long ago.
Oh, they do that whenever they want to.
That leaves me with more questions, Mr. Six.
I'll try to answer.
I might be, and I've heard people use this phrase before, in a pickle.
Hmm. And why is that?
You remember scary snake statues?
I do remember the Sari Snake statues. There have been several of them.
I might have made a deal with that thing.
Yeah, I think you said
no,
that.
no, I have not.
Oh,
I have you know how I got Dusty back?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, no, I don't think that thing is gonna be very happy with me.
Oh, why is that?
I have shortened my lifespan a little bit. I am replacing that magic man I skinned alive. I am now the champion of Snake Lady.
Okay, I see. That's fascinating.
I did it for the betterment of you guys. The deal
Yes,
was
no,
the
I
Snake Lady
understand.
cannot hurt you. That was the deal. I don't have to kill you guys. I don't have to hurt you, and the Snake Lady cannot make any attempts at you people.
Okay,
But I must kill in her name.
okay. Who? Why? When?
Oh, after I yeah, I don't exactly remember when it happened. It just happened. Probably pretty soon after I killed Magic Guy. She thought it was funny.
Who do you have to kill?
People.
How many people? What people?
People. That's how I
Evil
could have
people?
got. She doesn't seem to care. As long as it's a person that has a heartbeat. And then
Well,
it ceases
that's-
to have a heartbeat.
Sounds like a good excuse to rid the world of some evil.
Alright, I can try that, but I don't know how happy she's gonna be with me when I talk to her.
Why?
The whole giving my life to a sphinx thing.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, you don't have to worry about that, okay?
No,
I've got your back on
I
the
don't have to
Sphinx
worry
thing.
about- I don't have to worry about that right now, but when Snake Lady probably knows, when I talk to her, I can assume she's gonna be a little upset with me.
I understand. Sure.
To what point I do not know yet.
Okay. All right. Do you think she can harm you?
I mean, as far as I know, she seems to be a dark deity,
Okay.
so I'm assuming yes.
Well, that's handy to know now.
Have you ever heard of the name? Give me 1 second while I pull up my Google Docs. It's the only thing I've
Alright.
heard.
The name of the deity?
Yeah.
Dendar.
Shall I run a
Have you
Dendar?
heard
Shall I
of,
do a history check?
Make a religion check.
Religion. 20.
A dirty 20. You have heard of Dendar. Pictures flash in your head of a giant snake-like being. Something about eating the world. I mean, it's not like you've studied
Oh, my.
extensively, but in passive
Right.
reading and any religious conversation, you've heard
Dendar.
of Dendar.
Okay. Is this an evil person?
Definitely a horrific fiend.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Yes, I've heard of Dendar, Zolfer.
Yeah, that's who.
Oh, that's who. That's
Yeah,
I
Miss
see.
Dendar. She got me Dusty back.
I understand.
She
Okay.
dusted your wets.
She did those to my west.
Well, when do you have to check in with her?
I will probably check in with her tonight as I have questions to ask of her. And if she has any specific people she wants me to slaughter.
Do you wish accompaniment? Is that even possible?
I don't think that's possible.
Okay.
However, if I wake up dying, I would prefer not to.
I understand. I will gladly watch over you while you communicate with this snake devil. Yeah, not a
I don't
problem.
think she likes being called that.
I apologize.
I'll let her know
Do I
you
need to?
apologize. I will let her
Okay.
know.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Um,
And Mr. Six, I'll be painfully honest with you, as I've always tried to be.
Please.
If she is requesting me to kill someone in exchange for power that to me will benefit the party, I won't hesitate to kill someone if I deem it not a damaging target to your morals.
Thank you for.
I will
letting
use
me
your
know.
I will use your moral code, but if I deem it someone that would fit in to be punished, as you would call it, I will slaughter.
I understand. Thank you for making that clear.
I'm gonna go find the man who shit himself.
I'm gonna bring you
Do
guys
you-
back.
Can you tell me anything about the tattoos, or is that?
I can try. I'm gonna make an Arcana check on his tattoos, if that's okay.
You can try, yeah.
Watch me get a nat 20, motherfucker. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, I
Oof.
did get a nat 20.
Oh, you got a
That's
19
a good
and a
check,
20.
but nothing you know. You know for certain with that check that this is not magic, at least not of the magic you know.
Okay. Interesting.
You
It's
do
not
notice,
magic.
actually, since you gave such a high roll, I will tell you, you do notice, looking very carefully at them, that the outlines of these intricate tattoos are a similar hue to the hysterium dust that floats throughout the city.
Mr. Six,
Interesting. Yes.
I have a test. It might not be the best test, but I have a test.
Okay.
Are you willing to handle this?
Yes.
I pull out the big boy hysterium I have in my bag.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm not
Sure.
touching. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna say, put your arm to it.
I'll do it. I'll go ahead and do it.
Okay. When you do so, you just touch your arm to it, and it burns. It singes, and you start to feel sick. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit! I was making fake death saves to confuse everyone.
Yeah, I figured
Let's
that's what you were
see.
doing.
Con save 19.
Okay. You start to feel sick, but you push it down because you know you're doing this. It's going to be okay. It's controlled. And you eventually have to pull your arm away because you can start to, like, you know the slight crackling or sizzling sound of eggs on a frying pan?
Yes.
It starts to
yeah.
sound like that just a little bit. And as soon as that starts, you're like, no, and you have to pull it away. Roll
Ooh.
1d4 for me.
Absolutely. Slash roll. 1d4. Oof.
Okay.
Oh, that just says LL.
Allow me.
Sorry.
Okay, you only take 1 point of damage, as this is pretty controlled. As you pull your
Alright.
arm away, and it's quite burned. It's gonna fucking sting for a bit, but you'll be
Okay.
fine. It doesn't seem to have any
Okay.
effect on the tattoo.
Okay, then without touching it to him, I'm gonna move it closer and I'm gonna see if it changes the hue of his tattoo.
How long would you like to hold it there?
Probably 6 seconds.
6 seconds. Nothing happens, though. You do notice now that you have an actual chunk of hysterium next to it that, yeah, these are the same color. Absolutely.
All right, I put it back
You
in my
trying to
bag.
trying to turn me into an Etch-a-Sketch?
No, but what? What's an Etch-a-Sketch?
Never mind.
Alright,
Old joke.
Back in my day.
All right, thank you. All right.
Thanks, me?
Yeah. No, yeah. Let me know when you're doing your snake charmer thing, and I will watch over you until you awake.
All right. I'm gonna go find someone to bully.
Okay.
Please don't get in trouble. Have a,
Oh,
have a
I
good time.
intend to.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yep.
gonna bring
Oh.
us back to in-game. Okay, while that conversation was happening, Menon, Percival, what are you guys
Okay.
doing?
Oops.
Yeah, we don't like the
Nice,
whole death saving throw roll.
Yeah, nice death save, Jason.
Thank
Here's
you.
the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. He was making random throws and shit just to like freak you guys out. Some of them were real. I won't tell you which ones, but some of them are real.
Wink.
Percy,
death saving
Menon,
throw was
what are you
real.
guys doing while that
I
conversation
beat
is
the
happening?
shit out of 6 in hand-to-hand combat. It's amazing, actually.
3 out of 10. Do not believe.
Oh. I can
1 out of
shrink
10,
him.
don't believe.
Well,
I
Percival's
can
just
shrink him
gonna
and
keep
crush him
walking
like a
towards
bug.
Commander Boy.
You're gonna
That's
head
not
right to
really-
the commander?
Sure, why
That's
not?
not really fair.
Okay.
I'd rather do that than sleep and get it out of the way.
Okay.
Probably sit with Ravina.
Okay.
if
You
she was around.
enter. Yeah. You enter back into the infirmary once those two ask for their privacy, and wordlessly sit next to Ravina, and she grabs your hand very tightly.
And fucks herself with it.
I
I'll
probably
squeeze it
would
back.
stop by the commander.
You have a cute little moment. Okay,
Oh,
Percy.
Menon's gonna get it in.
Percy, you're heading right for the commander.
Straight.
So you head to his
Squirt noodles
office.
until they get wet.
Yeah, eventually you do find his office door.
Sweet. Knock, knock, bitch. Minus the bitch.
There's no answer.
It's your boy, Bill Nye.
No one answers.
No answer.
I knock again harder.
Jesse, you hear a very loud knock down the hall.
Who's
I'll see
Jesse?
what's up. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck
That's
Jesse is, but
Yeah, Sam.
Sam will go
Holden's
see
friend.
what's
He
up.
lives near
Alright,
me.
so
He lives out in the northwest with me, near me.
Percy, as you're knocking harder and harder on the commander's door, a door just a few doors down to your right opens up, and Sam peers out.
the fuck are you doing?
Looking for the commander?
Fuck you do.
Is he not in his office?
I mean, that would be why my knocks are getting increasingly louder, so...
Yeah, he is.
Well, I guess he's not there.
Thank you. I knock harder.
Do you want to know what happens?
I'll
look him
leave
dead
and
in
go
the
find
eye.
him.
I look Samael dead in the eyes, and I knock louder one.
Nothing's happening. Nothing.
I leave to go find.
Okay, you're gonna go searching for the commander. Okay.
Damn. I'm gonna go hit the shower house then.
Okay, you can do that. You can go take a
Whoa.
bath.
By yourself?
See, Six and Zelfer then.
I am walking around, and every single ranger I see, I'm gonna get uncomfortably close to.
Okay, the first one you do so, you get uncomfortably close, and it's a guy maybe just a little bit shorter than you, maybe a bit more built. There's a sword at his side, and he kind of looks over and he goes, "Can I help you?"
What is your opinion?
On the Area 51 raid.
Hell yeah.
On teeth.
I like mine. And he kind of looks to his friend next to him and gives a big shrug.
I go, give me your hand.
Do it, don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it,
sure,
don't
man.
do
He
it,
holds his
don't
hand
do it,
out.
don't.
I give him 2 teeth, and I run down the hall.
As soon as you place the teeth in his hand, you start running down the hall, probably giggling, I don't know. And
No, I'm just sprinting like a motherfucker.
you just sprint down the hall. You don't know what happens, but you hear an, "Oh, what the fuck!"
I can do that 5 more times with 2 teeth each time.
Would you like to?
Not yet.
Okay.
Next person. Give me the next.
Okay.
Like, you really can't hear that thunder.
Now I can from your mic.
Percy, would you like to join Sam in the hunt for the commander?
Actually, I was gonna go find Menon.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Would you like to take your bath first, or?
No.
No. Okay. You immediately go looking for Menon. So you go back to the spot you last saw her, and you figure, I might as well check. And you kind of peek into the infirmary, and you see her sitting there with Ravina crying into her shoulder, and the dwarf who seemed to be trying to heal or figure out what's going on with Reginald is nowhere in sight.
Would is he stable now? Is that why she's not here? Or
Do you ask?
yeah, I would ask both of them.
Ravina is sobbing, but Menon, you were there when you guys were given the verdict that they have no idea what's wrong with him and they can't wake him up.
I'd relay the
Try
info.
jump starting his heart. I'm kidding. He didn't say that.
Menon mentions to you that they have no idea.
Oh, that's. But he's alive, right?
Technically.
I kneel down in front of Ravina and I go, "So there's hope."
She won't look at you.
I twist my head underneath to look at her. No, I'm kidding.
Extend my neck
Your neck, yeah, your
beyond
neck.
any possible humanoid means.
You hear the popping of more joints being created.
Oh.
Oh my god, Percy becomes
Acknowledge me trying to get into your pants.
Oh.
Like a
Percy
fucking-
becomes
like
a
a-
fucking long Furby.
Like a fucking Pez dispenser. Quick, 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 quick!
Vertebrae addition.
Spits out his vertebra.
He extends
like-
toward her, and then he opens up his mouth, and a large bar comes out.
More like vertebra.
Bro.
Sorry.
Vertebros.
Alright, well then he's gonna, not try anymore, because she's obviously not gonna listen.
Let the chick cry. It's been a fucking roller coaster. Sometimes you just gotta cry.
I didn't say I was gonna stop her from crying. I'm just saying she's
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna listen right now. I'll talk to her later.
I think you're lying.
Then
Hi, Jane.
yeah, I'm gonna make my way back out, but I'm gonna stop in the doorway and I'm gonna look at
Jesse
Minute
says, "Hi, Jane."
the shower house to join.
Okay. Alright, is there anything else anybody would like to do in the headquarters before we I fast forward us to when you guys reconvene?
I would head back to.
I already went to go look for the commander.
I'd find a place to sit by myself.
Okay.
The only two things I was looking to do would be to talk to Ravina and talk to the commander. So
You would get similar results when you went to talk to Ravina.
Right.
Yeah.
copy. Okay.
Well, luckily, since several of you are looking for the commander now, you do find him in the mess hall, sitting by himself, just seemingly kind of staring at the wall. So a couple people in here at a different table talking, but that's about it.
Commander.
And somehow all of you arrive at once who are looking for him.
Good.
Yeah.
My boy, my
Good
man.
shot, Jacob.
All right. So in here I have Sam, Percy, and Six.
Correct.
Okay. So you guys walk in, you see the commander, and upon kind of calling out to him, he looks over and nods at you guys.
That's all you get.
I mean, we didn't say anything else.
I returned his nod twice as fast.
You nod really vigorously, and he seems confused for a moment, and then he gestures for you guys to come sit with him.
Good. I sit.
You
What
guys
can you
sit.
tell us of Reggie's condition? Reginald's
Ooh,
condition.
Percival kind of goes, ooh.
I was hoping you could tell me more.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
I'll sit next
He
to the
looks like
commander.
a bitch.
Fuck.
What I've
Wait,
been-
was he talking to me?
All of you guys.
Oh. Well, honestly, I only know what I've been told by the people who were in the
Convent.
infirmary.
Oh.
I almost said conservatory, and that's not.
Olingus.
Those damn conservatives.
At Holden.
Okay, Kami.
At me.
A little bit.
I really only
Next
know as
question.
much as I was told by the people in the infirmary. So
Yes, no, Matilda has already told me all she can.
you
Oh,
fucking
God.
named your dwarf Matilda.
I didn't name her that. Her parents named her that. Fuck off.
You fucking gave her.
She's already told me that he's stable but not awake, and she has no idea what's wrong with him or how to wake him up, and that's concerning.
Well, if
She's
he's
my best.
stable, then all we can do is
Is
give him
there
harm.
perhaps a powerful church in the area that will be able to help us with healing?
There's one, though I don't like it.
Well, who does?
It's not exactly a church so much as a cult.
Oh, now you have my attention.
That actually leads me to what I was going to speak with you guys next about. But since you asked, there is a cult in Direwood, recently sprung up. It's been stealing recruits from us that worships the Hysterium. We don't know much, but I've heard strange things about mutations and experiments with the Hysterium itself, and
You had my attention.
Experiments.
Now you have
say.
my attention.
What kind of experiments?
I
Your
wish I could
experimental
tell you
kind?
more.
You fucking
And where did you
changed
say
your
these people
Discord
were
name to
located?
5 years left.
What's that?
And where did you say these people were located?
I wish I knew.
I see.
No forehead.
They seem to move around the city wherever they can. As you can
How
imagine,
will-
they're not incredibly popular, at least amongst most people.
How do we identify the group?
Well, they'll probably come at you spouting some bullshit about how Hysterium is the key and it should be worshipped, and I really don't know.
First time he cursed.
Hey,
It really is, yeah. He seems quite angry about this.
Holden, your little brother's a disappointment.
Why?
Look at the game he's playing.
The game. I don't know what that is.
Monmusu?
I don't know what that is.
It's a Monster Girl card game.
I'm not surprised. He's really into Monster Girls. Anyway, continuing with the game.
Sorry.
Ooh, man,
He seems quite angry talking about this cult. Says they call themselves a
What a
Hysterian cult. They have some strange cloaked leader. I really don't know much. It's not been very high on my priority list. And frankly, I'm more concerned with the New Republic, so to speak.
Fucking Star Wars.
Another group we're hearing of for the first time. And who are these people?
Thieves.
You would have heard of them as the
Who are
Thieves
you
Guild.
people?
The Thieves Guild.
Yeah, they like to call
You have
themselves the
my
New
attention,
Republic. Most
But now you've
civilized.
got my erection.
Most civilized people call them the Thieves. 'Cause that's all they are.
Someone just burped up 8 pounds of stomach acid.
Sorry.
That sounded like a fart.
And
Anyway,
where do we find them?
That I actually have a lead on. We can discuss that tomorrow. I assume you want to take a look at the Pretian caravan and rest up for the night.
I need to shower.
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah.
I got
And he
dust
kinda-
on me.
You don't see him joke very often, but he looks at you, perhaps appreciative of your efforts, and plugs his nose and says, "Perhaps you should do that before tomorrow."
I was hurtful.
I thought I was being funny.
I know. I'm kidding.
You weren't.
You've
I
gained my.
tongue kiss him.
He leans in and says a little quieter, "You've gained my trust. You realize what you've done, though not incredibly fruitful, is a ridiculously large effort, and it's going to be a morale boost. We've already held a funeral. It's going to cause some problems, but
Anti-funeral.
it's hope. It's hope
You can
that
just-
we
It's
can
just-
accomplish crazy things."
It's just a funeral in reverse.
Isn't that all life is? It's just a funeral in reverse?
A Lanuref.
And
Thanks.
at this point, the dinner bell starts ringing, and anyone
Oh,
who's
good.
not already in there can hear.
At least now we know why we're all spouting fucking nonsense.
I asked
funeral.
if the Pretian caravan is only there for the night.
Sometimes it stays for the night. Sometimes it stays till
For
tomorrow.
the day.
It depends. It's
This
1 or 2
caravan.
days, depending on how well they do here. If they don't get much business, they get on their way by nightfall.
Do you think anyone in the caravan might deal in pearls?
Sure, they have a stall for seemingly everything there.
Yay!
Fascinating. I give Zelfer a
I'm not there.
Zelfer's
I
not
give
there.
him a really weird
However-
one. I like look where Zelfer should be, and my eyes go really wide.
You left me alone in the hallways, and I promise you, nothing's good is happening.
Zelfer, as the dinner bell rings, and you can assume your party is in the mess hall right now. Are there any more antics
Good
you'd
for
like to
them.
get up to before you head there? If you head there.
Hey, scary lady who probably wants to kill me.
Yes.
Yes, Zelfer. How can I help you?
If you change her voice to this, I'm gonna kill Zoe for myself.
Oh, maybe I should. Saying that out loud, you
say
get
this
no
thing.
response.
I think in my head. Sorry, lady.
Nothing.
Night, mother.
Nothing.
Night, mother!
You done
Gotta
went
go-
and pissed
gotta
off
call her-
mama.
Oh, I'll
You
have to
gotta
deal with
call
that
her
later.
dark mommy.
Out loud, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. I head towards the last place I thought my party would be.
Mhm.
Even hearing the demo, maybe they're still at the infirmary.
Okay.
Is Ravina still in there?
You get to the infirmary just as Menon and Ravina are heading out.
By the looks on their face, I can probably tell bad news.
Yes, you can. It's
Miss
not very
Ravina,
difficult. Yes.
do you know what limits of magic were tried on him?
That's not my area of expertise. All I know is that Matilda's one of our best, and she couldn't do anything.
I can give it a shot, but I'll probably fall unconscious and start dying myself.
Please
will
don't.
you catch me?
No, let's just. I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day.
We haven't eaten for 2 weeks.
Where's the lie?
3.
All right, that option's out there. I'll follow you guys at a reasonable distance, of course.
Okay. All right.
6 inches.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Menon, he accidentally clips your heel once. Like.
Would absolutely like kick back and try to hit him in the fucking nuts.
Okay. You hit him in the shin. Not hard. Just enough for him to feel it.
Enough for him to. If he
You're
was
not
on
even
1
gonna
HP.
have me roll something?
Do you guys
Come
want me to
on.
make you roll for this?
I particularly don't.
Okay, you know what?
I'll take kicking him in the shin.
Yeah, you get him in the shin a little
Gets
bit.
the point across without too much injury.
Oh god, I just want to throw teeth at the back of your head.
It's gonna get you.
You
a kick in-
guys
That's gonna
make
get
it-
your balls cut off and eaten in front of you.
I promise you, I will fireball both of us.
She's gonna suck your balls, is what she's saying.
Yeah, slurp them up like a fucking delicacy.
Oh my god.
They aren't.
Okay. You
Probably
guys
never
make
will.
it to the mess hall just in time to see. You see your friends sitting down, kind of toward the front.
Mr. Six!
Yeah, let's do. Mm-hmm. Yes. Sorry, I found the mess hall before the meeting.
There's no food.
What's
the food
going
has
on,
not
man?
been served yet.
Oh,
That was just a weird.
There was an apple just in the
Yeah,
hallway.
it's weird because he seemed to have gotten food.
He's like
Eating
chewing
a
on his own
table.
arm.
He ate the entire banquet already.
I wave. Yeah, hey, Zelfer.
The cook, because he got too impatient.
I come over and I sit almost on top of Six.
He's got like one leg
Um,
kind of on yours.
Okay. Hey,
Uncomfortably
You made
close.
Jelly Bean into a character.
how's it going?
Hi.
Hey, any luck with anything?
No.
about
I don't-
Okay.
I have 10 teeth I'm looking to get rid of.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hey,
Good.
Mr.
Great,
Sam.
Okay.
Mr. Sam,
Yes.
do you want some teeth?
No.
Alright, it was worth a shot, wasn't it?
All
I'm
right.
just gonna wait for food.
Right. So as you're sitting down and talking, the commander has stood up and he's walked to the back of the mess hall. Kind of it seems that people address when the entire organization is here. Everybody's sitting down, and as soon as the commander steps to the back, everybody pipes down, and he speaks up and says, "My friends, my comrades, today is a special day. I will be blunt. Reginald is not okay. But he has been returned to us, and this is a victory. Our friends here," gesturing to you guys, "have proven that we're capable of great things. Reginald is a sign of hope, not of loss." And a few people kind of mutter and raise their not cups. What's the
Tankard.
Tankard, thank you. Tankards
What?
to that, and there's some
Gallon
muttering and kind of.
barrels.
He says, "Tonight,
We feast.
we have prepared a nicer meal for everyone. It's in celebration of our new friends and comrades. And he looks at you guys and says, "Thank you very much. Enjoy, everyone."
Golden
Oh,
toads.
the bronze toads.
Bronze toads. Sorry.
Do you guys say that out loud?
I whispered that.
you whisper to
The
yourself,
bronze
"Bronze
toads!
toads."
And that's all it took. That's all it took. You said a name and Zelfer went with it.
Okay.
The bronze toads was shouted
So,
full volume.
Yep, and everyone hears that and kind of looks over to the commander, and he goes. He looks to all of his men and women, his troops, and he raises a tankard and says, "To the Bronze Toads!" And then everybody cheers. "Yeah, Bronze Toads! Woo!" Everyone's cheering for you
I'm glad
guys.
that's back.
And then
We've
Motherfucker.
officially
You know,
named the group.
people are kind of laughing a bit at the name, but you know they cheer for you. And food is now being served, and it's actually there's meat and eggs.
As people cheer, press the digitation to make fireworks.
And it makes people cheer even louder. And you guys do get a very good meal tonight of essentially pork and eggs.
Eggs!
Like
Eggs!
tap eggs?
Tap
It
eggs.
was a special request.
Tap eggs.
I eat mainly eggs.
That's okay.
Mr. Person, do you want my meat? I'll take your eggs.
Is that just a life choice, or?
He
Because
knows how
he's
to
a
cook.
weasel.
It's because he knows how to cook eggs, and he's very proud of that fact.
Very nice.
Percy, do you take me up on the offer?
No.
Oh. Mr. Sam, eggs for meat? Eggs for meat.
Sure.
Okay, I give you some meat. I take your eggs, and I will go around until I'm out of meat doing this to people.
Okay. You have a plate full of eggs, cooked in various ways.
Yay!
Eggs in various
It's
ways.
probably like 10
$3.99.
eggs.
I am eating 10 eggs.
Okay. They're delicious, even
You-
slightly
You're
seasoned.
not gonna
I'm so
smell
happy.
great tomorrow.
Zelfer has the
Right.
biggest smile.
Now that you guys have eaten, is there anything any of you would like to do before you take your long rest for the night?
Shower.
Shower. You do go ahead.
Yeah, I would.
I
Yeah.
follow Percy.
Yep. You guys. Okay.
Where
Is
where
everyone?
Are we going?
Sam. Menon. Are you guys gonna follow the party?
Nope.
No. Menon.
Yep.
Okay. So Sam, what are you doing off by yourself, you edgy bastard?
I'll go pray one more time and go to bed.
Sounds great.
The back-
I haven't been gone
You
for 2
smelly
weeks.
man.
I don't need one.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
need one.
Yeah,
I
you're
haven't
probably
been
taking
gone.
them in a rig. Okay, that's fine. So you head to your private room. The rest of the party, you guys head to the bathhouse, and it's pretty late. It's mostly empty. You guys kind of have it to yourselves.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Water polo.
Percy's naked. He's in there,
Oh.
right?
Percy's
For a
naked
second-
as fuck.
The second he sees Percy get naked, Zelfer gets naked, and now you guys see his 11-inch cock.
Very nice.
If you're looking. Though I don't know how much Six is trying to hide his nudity, or you know.
If you look,
Uh,
you're gay.
No,
Lol.
I'm not.
No, not at all. You guys can see almost his entire body is covered in those tattoos. The entire body.
You guys now, for the first time, would see my back.
Yeah.
Oh
And my
yeah.
arms, they all look...
Mm.
My arms, shit, I actually have to describe this now. My arms look as though, because you've only ever really seen my hands, they look as though it's skin stitched on my arms. They look that bad.
Yeah.
All the way to my back, which would have a bunch of things carved into it.
Like
What kind of things carved?
I'm gonna have to find my backstory that I emailed to hold.
Your
Just-
backstory.
Like,
Well, yeah, because
Tell
I
me
I'd like
had
the
for me to pull
story
it
of
up.
your
Do you
back.
want me to actually read off to them what it says? Because I could do that.
I can pull it up. I've already got it open.
Okay.
It's on because I'm on my computer, not my laptop.
Okay.
And it's on Google. It's on my laptop. It says 1. What is good for the clan is good for you. It's all numbered. 2. There is no I, only the clan. 3. Pain without results is meaningless. 4. Limits are meant to be reached. 5. All limits will be exceeded. Testing them is just part of the process. 6. The past doesn't matter. The future is ours. 7. There are no secrets. Clan knows all. 8. Experimentation is the way for progress. 9. No needs outside of the clan. And 10. Outsiders are forbidden. All those rules are carved into his back to the point it's permanently etched in there. and you can tell it's probably been healed hundreds of times to try to get rid of it.
Epic.
Zelfer's just washing
Fight
himself
Club
without care.
is-
Just washing himself.
Yeah, Six would take note of that. He wouldn't. He's not one to comment on do any body shaming. So
His legs and front of his body also is the same as his arms, heavily carved up, and it looks like it's just been replaced with other skin to make it not infected. It seems like his hands and his face are the only thing that aren't carved that way.
Okay. Is there anything
That's
you
how it
guys, any antics you'd like to get into this bathhouse, or he's gonna kind of just chill, take a bath,
Oh.
and
Actually, you'd see Percy's family crest also branded into his back.
y'all are edgy.
Is that a
So,
tattoo
hey,
as well?
that was in my backstory before I even, did anything.
Oh, also, Menon has
Just so edgy.
tits. You guys, there are tits there. Welcome.
Oh, no, she's doing her very best to just like she's crossing her legs and crossing her arms, like trying not to make it look really obvious. But she's
there's a
super
thing in
fucking
that bathhouse.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
I splash her.
With what?
Do you splash her?
You are splashed.
Zelfer, seeing this, smiles
Oh,
and
no.
starts splashing.
No.
Oh,
You guys are all fucking soaked. Head to toe.
good time.
After
this
about
is the first time you guys would also probably see my manta wings.
You have manta wings?
I have manta wings. I can't take fall damage. As I move my arms, you can see like skin attached from.
Having a elytra attached to your
Oh.
body.
right. Eventually,
Yeah,
after
imagine
about
hacking to have an elytra attached.
about
Fuck.
15 or 20 minutes into you guys kind of splashing about and seeing each other, somebody, a very large man, kind of walks in and goes, "You guys almost done?
I splash him.
All right.
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna come in. Like, okay." And he derobes, and he's just this giant, like, he's giant in the sense that, like, it
Am I
looks
bigger
like
than
it looks like he has 100-pound beer belly. Like,
Is
it
my
looks
cock bigger
tough,
than
but
his?
he's just round.
Gragas.
Is my
Cannonball.
cock bigger than his?
You could maybe tell if it weren't hidden under his giant belly.
Jesus Christ.
And if
This
you-
dude
if-
looks like he's
if
400 pounds.
Gragas.
If it is, you wouldn't. If it is, you wouldn't know because even could see it when you're overweight. It tends to make your dick look a lot smaller than it actually is.
And
'Cause
he
it
kinda-
takes away.
He sees you
He's
guys
got
kind
a
of
dick, you
splashing
do.
about, and he goes, "Here I come!" And he jumps into the water. There's a massive splash. Like
He's got a
half of the
dick, you
water
do.
is displaced, and there's waves everywhere throughout the little.
Ah! Zelfer's clapping.
Cannonball.
When he gets up, I look at him and I stand up, and I look him dead in the eyes and say, "Stand up."
To who?
The dude who just jumped in.
He's just he's like sitting down.
Yeah, no, I tell him to stand up.
Why? I'm comfortable.
Just, hey, listen. This is gonna be very beneficial, and I'm not gonna be gay here.
And he kind of like pulls, puts his arms on the wall behind him, and stands up. What do you want?
I gently, not gently, but I punch his arm to test his muscle.
Okay, you punch it, and it feels solid enough after you get through a couple inches of fat. Like, it feels like there's a good
Okay.
core in there somewhere, but he's just a big, hefty fucking boy.
I look at him and I hold my hands out, and I offer for him to do the same.
He goes, "Oh, all right, fine," and he punches you back, and
Hell yeah.
it fucking hurts. It's a meaty punch just from the sheer weight.
Fuck yeah. I look him dead in the eyes and I extend my hand.
He looks kind of confused, but he shakes it.
I respect you.
Seeing this, I punched 6.
Ow. Oh. Ow.
Your turn.
Stop.
Turns.
Zelfer,
What race is he? Do we know?
why would you do that? Ow. Fuck. Ow.
Your turn. Your turn.
He's
Mr.
Zelfer.
Six.
What do you mean? His punch is like a fucking,
just-
cotton ball.
I slink off to the side going, ow. God. Ow.
Mr. 6, your turn. Hit me as hard as you can. I can take it.
Flurry of blows. Kill him.
I'll Sure, I'll do it very, very gently. Kind of off to the side a bit.
Make a strength check as a monk.
Strength.
Knock me out, bitch.
Do I have to do what is it called? Finesse. If it's finesse, I have to use strength as opposed or dex as opposed to strength.
Yeah, okay, no, do that. Do a dex check.
Okay. Check.
Knocks
Check,
me a
check.
Not a
There it
save,
is.
it's a check.
Knocks me fucking unconscious.
Okay,
Yeah.
you are in fact able to control your strength. You feel yourself pulling back for a punch, and you're so used to punching as hard as you can. You're like, no, and you give him a light little tap.
Mr. Six, I've seen
Boing.
you punch harder than that.
Kill him.
All right.
End him.
I believe that Percy and this guy would now be sitting down in the water, just like gabbing it up like good guys.
Oh, that was dex. I'll give him a good smack. Why not?
Okay, roll the hit then.
I'm not moving.
Okay, then just roll damage, or roll the hit just so it'll give
Okay.
us the damage.
Sure. I'm gonna do. I have to choose what I'm. I'll do a.
Right hand.
Oh, it's just gonna be fist. Here we go. Attacking. Boom.
He's like, okay, you want the
Ooh.
hardest I can? He socks you in the shoulder, and you hear a pop as you pop his shoulder out of place, and you take 10 damage, Zelfer.
Non-lethal.
I was fine. I had a decent amount of health. I had 28. Now I have 18.
But he just popped your shoulder out of place.
I'm a little disturbed at that fact.
Yeah, there was a lot of like.
I was just having a good time. I'm so sorry that
He's
that's
He's
pretty-
just smiling.
Okay.
It's kind of
Can you
creepy.
help
Six is heavily perturbed.
putting that back in.
Oh, no, and he walks over to the wall and he's just gonna slam his shoulder into it.
Make a medicine
Okay.
check with disadvantage.
That's what I'm good at those.
I swear, if you roll double nat 20s,
I'm not good at medicine checks.
I really want you to roll. Okay, a 9. It's enough. You just slam your shoulder into the wall, and there's a sickening crack as he mostly pops it back into place. It hurts. It fucking hurts, but you can move it.
Can I tell how bad it is? Still.
With that medicine check, I mean, based on how you just treated it, it's probably gonna be fucking sore for a few days, but like it's not gonna inhibit you too much as long as you can push through the pain.
Would it inhibit any of my spells?
Probably not.
Then I do not get 4 talks.
Okay. Eventually you guys wrap up in there, I assume. And head to bed.
Oh yeah, no, I
right.
completely made friends with this guy, so now I need a name.
Okay.
Tilford.
You fucked up, Holden.
No, that's fine, really. If you want a name,
Holden is now on fantasyname.com.
his name is now Willward.
Willward.
Carry on my
A noble name for a noble soul.
Every piece when you
You've made friends with Willward, and he thinks you're a funny guy.
Dude, we did that Armstrong fucking handshake there.
You did. You really did. And then like you heard the oh in the background as you did so, and there's a light shimmering around you and sparkles. It was a beautiful moment.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
That's all I ever wanted.
We've wasted enough time on this.
Okay.
All of you guys, as you head to
We all
bed
go
for
to
the
bed.
night, go ahead and take your long rest, please. Replenish your
Done.
spell slots. Bring your health back up.
I look at
Spell slots.
I look at 6 and go, please don't let me die.
I won't though.
I lay in bed and in my head go, hey Dendar, Miss Dendar, can we have a talk?
I sit and watch over him just to
Okay,
make sure.
you watch
nothing
over him as
crazy
you
happens.
you see him ask if they
I'm
can
gonna go
have a
pee.
talk. Okay, you see him ask if out loud, can we have a talk? And then are you kind of like you're on your knees or are you?
Yes.
Okay, you see him just slump over a little bit.
Okay. All right.
You are in a dark space.
Miss Dendar?
You feel the presence.
Am I in trouble?
Should you be?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming you keep constant tabs on me.
Don't overestimate your importance. But yes, I know.
How do I get out of it?
It'll be fun.
At this point, I kind of look up at her, or look in the direction of the voice.
It seems to kind of surround you, but looking around, now that you're kind of like, you're intending to look for her, you see glowing yellow eyes. Massive, probably 10 foot in diameter each eye, staring at you. But the strange thing is, you lock eyes with it, and then you turn and keep kind of looking around, and they follow, they track wherever you go, as if constantly wherever you look.
Don't bother me any. I smile and go, I'm looking forward to fun. In fact, do you have any sacrifices in mind as of right now?
Whoever is causing the least chaos will be enjoyable to watch. As my champion, I allow you to make the call for my pleasure.
All right.
Though that Sphinx will be entertaining.
Oh, I am looking forward to seeing how their insides work.
You'll do well.
Next time I have a chance, I promise there'll be blood on the ground for you.
Good. Rewards will come.
Good. All right. Good night, Miss Dendar.
And you're back. Up. Okay, we're back. Okay, 6. You see he kind of slumps over, and a few seconds later, you see him just perk back up a little bit.
Okay.
I look over at 6.
Mhm.
I give him sideways thumbs.
Sideways thumbs. I put my hand on his shoulder, on your shoulder there. I say, everything okay?
Well, she's not mad. But
Okay.
she would like me to kill the person causing the least amount of chaos.
Wait, in the world?
Someone.
Amount of chaos. We'll work on that. Tomorrow. We all gotta sleep.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I have some new spells I'm gonna try to test out in the next coming
All
days.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
guys.
kiss him on the nose and I go to bed.
Holy shit, my phone's not updating properly, and I just got 12 severe storm warnings at once.
Epic. You guys bed down. And the one thing you do notice is slightly higher spirits than usual in the barracks, and also Sam isn't there.
Oh, where's Sam? When did we lose him?
He left you guys at the mess hall.
Who knows?
You haven't seen him since.
Okay. All right.
He currently asleep with his weapon.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Okay.
Him sleep.
Yeah. So you take your long rests, replenish your health, spell slots, or spell slots.
Spell slot.
You wake up the-
change my spells out.
You wake up the next morning to the sound of other people getting up and maybe getting their armor on, preparing weapons, etc. You've been here before.
You've been here before. All right. I
What
have
would you guys like to
breakfast.
do? Yeah.
Twice.
I have
Unfortunately,
eggs,
seconds.
as many eggs as possible.
Seconds are not being served. There's no eggs. Actually,
Oh.
Zelfer, make a persuasion check.
Oh. Now, I'm not good at those. Give me a sec. I was in my spell slots. Doing some moving things around. Boom.
Okay.
Have I rolled I've only rolled one higher than 10.
Yeah. No. You guys head to the mess hall to find some breakfast. Does everybody do so?
Do what?
I do.
Do you all
I'm
head to the
6
mess hall
and
for
I do that.
breakfast?
Sure.
6
Sure.
goes there.
You guys meet up in the mess hall. You get some breakfast, and as you're kind of going through the line, grabbing the breakfast stew, the huge. Zelfer, you ask if there are any eggs left because you really want eggs. But when you do so, you're trying to be, you're trying to learn from your friends and be nice, but it kind of comes off as really creepy the way you smile, and they insist they don't have any eggs for you.
I frown
Yeah.
and go, okay, I don't want to be a nuisance. kind of trudges off, looking back like a sad dog.
Yeah, you walk away a few steps and you kind of stop and look back and then walk away somewhere.
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
Yeah, you guys. Yep.
Can I ask if there's just an egg hanging around back there somewhere?
Yeah, one egg,
I'm like-
please.
Your friend is strange. Is he gonna? Yeah,
I mean, I'll give you a gold.
Their eyes widen. All right, and they walk back and they come back and produce 2 cooked eggs.
All right, I'll take this gold off of my list, and I'll walk over and hand the eggs.
Oh, Mr. Six, you're my favorite.
All right,
They found a couple.
You guys have pretty okay breakfast. What would you like to do?
I know nothing.
Yeah, we should definitely go see the caravan because there's pearls there, maybe.
Sure.
Zephyr, I'm
Yes.
thinking maybe that pearl you've been looking for. I'm thinking maybe we can find it at the
And an
caravan.
owl feather?
Quite possibly.
Well, it has to be worth 100 gold, and he is counting out individually. 1, he has
All right,
22
Liam.
gold pieces, 5 silver pieces, and 3
1.
copper.
2. 3.
Three.
Half a hole.
All right. Well, we'll see what they have when we get there. Okay. We'll see what they got.
All right. Would you guys like to head to the caravan as a party? Right away.
How much gold does Percy have?
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Sorry, I bought new lungs this weekend.
Yeah, he
Still-
does that so much it doesn't even fucking phase me anymore. He could be talking in the middle of
Breaking
a goddamn fucking sentence and just go out of fucking nowhere. Like it's nothing.
I need to go get tested for asthma, man.
Jesus
Bullshit.
Christ.
You need to go fucking get your bowels checked out because you shit every 10
All right.
seconds.
I've only shit twice, 3 times today.
You guys can easily
Fucker.
ask literally anyone. They will tell you that the caravan stops in Main Gate once a month.
To main gate.
Yep, so you guys head over to Main Gate. You head over to the Main Gate. And as you exit the gate, or actually you don't even need to go around. You can just go straight there from the headquarters. It's not far. You don't need to enter the city. It's a nice walk. Maybe takes you about an hour. You head over, and the city street, the one long street that goes throughout the entire kind of rundown neighborhood, is bustling. It seems like everyone's out there. All manner and size of color and shape of stalls and
Good,
tents.
otherwise
and-
it would be racist.
Right. And all sorts of races as well. And you can hear people shouting, criers going, "Fresh meats here, fresh meats!" and
I
exotic
gravitate towards the
goods, and you can just hear people crying out, and it looks like everybody in Main Gate is here, and it's bustling about.
I don't have it for some reason. Does Percy have gold?
Does he?
He would have just gotten out of prison, so I don't.
Yeah.
You
I
probably
don't
didn't
think I
have any
would've.
currency to start, but
Yeah.
I know you guys
Would I
have
have
had.
gotten anything from the commander for doing the missions?
You guys didn't ask
Probably
for
have
a
something
reward.
now.
Gotcha.
I can
Um,
spot you, Percy, if you need something.
Fuck. I look up dead in the eyes and go, meat.
Yeah. Go. I'll just hand you 10 gold.
Hey, thanks, man.
Well, okay.
We'll pay you back.
So yeah, you
No
head
problem.
over. You head over to the person crying out fresh meats, and the smell of like perfectly cooked bacon and pork and beef fills the air, and it's like you're floating, sniffing the scent, and you reach the stall, this little maybe 5x5 tent, and the entire back wall of the tent is just covered in all sorts of meats, sausages, etc. You walk up, and a fairly tall but skinny man kind of greets you. Hello, welcome. What can I get for you today, good sir?
What's your favorite kind of meat here?
Oh, don't make me choose.
Choose.
Well, if I must, I think I cook a steak pretty well.
That's. See, I asked you what your favorite meat here was, not what you could cook well. You catch my drift?
Well, I enjoy my steaks, and you could too.
How much are one of your
Okay.
enjoyable steaks, if I may ask?
7,000
Fresh
platinum.
cooked right now, it's gonna run you 3 silver.
I'll take 12. I'm kidding. He walks out armful
made
of
that
steak.
Yeah, since you hand him 10 gold, and then 5 minutes later, he runs up to you with the biggest grin on his face, just completely stocked with steaks. Fuck, he has 30 steaks.
Yeah, I'll take a steak. Sure, why not?
All right, that's gonna be 3 silver.
I look him in the eyes. I put my finger up and I stop him in his tracks and I go, "Can you put it on a stick?"
Can you find me a stick?
You put it on your sword. Put it on your sword. Put it on your sword.
How long is my regular, not demon sword?
I assume you guys are either with Percy as he's doing this, or very near him that you could hear
Percy,
this.
Percy, I come over.
Yes.
I hand him, grab a small knife. I clean it with prestidigitation and go, here for your steak.
I take it gingerly.
Is this the necromagic knife?
No, this is just my small knife that I use for opening
Oh, okay.
leathers. It's a small knife. It's not a weapon.
Are you sure?
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the dude and go, "Can you put it on this?"
Why not?
I give him 3 silver.
All right, and he takes it, and he says, "How would you like it cooked?"
Ooh, how would Percy like his meat? Medium rare.
Medium rare. Coming right up, boss. And he kind of turns around, and you can hear the sizzle of it hitting something you can't see. And not too much longer, you have a very well cooked medium rare. I'm sorry.
Oh, you hear a really weird
is-
noise, and above his head you say "cooking 100."
Yeah, and it is in fact a fantastic steak.
How fantastic! Would you fuck that steak?
It is like
offer a
a
bite to
9 out.
everybody.
It's like a 9 out of 10 steak.
Steaky steak.
I offer a bite to everybody.
And you guys, it's
I'll take
It's
a bite.
delicious. It's delicious.
I do not take a bite.
Thanks.
I would absolutely.
All right, they're
I
all.
do not go, what steaks
take
to
a
Mr.
bite.
Percy?
And I ask for 2 steaks.
6 silver. I see word spreading.
Let me check my inventory.
What do you? Percy chuckles and he goes, "What do you mean? We're all standing right in front of you. What's spread the word?"
Yeah, easiest I've ever seen it.
What's the silver to gold conversion?
10 silver equals 1 gold.
17
I'll
gold
hand
is
him a
4
gold
silver.
piece.
He's like, did you want 3 steaks and silver back?
Do you have eggs?
How much silver back?
Well, one gold is 10 silver, so that'd be 3 steaks. That 3
So
per.
it's 3 silver apiece?
Yeah.
Sure.
3 steaks coming up. How'd you want them cooked?
Medium rare.
Can do. Once again, he hands you 1 silver back. As you change. And 1 gold is 4 gold. And once again, it takes just about as long. You hear the sizzling, and he produces, this time on small wooden boards, because he didn't give him a knife to jab it on.
No, I'll fucking stick it with my sword.
So he produces it on small wooden boards. He's like, no. You produce your sword, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna touch it with my hands. Whatever. He grabs each steak and just kebabs him on your sword, like very eagerly. He's like, I like you guys. You got 3 very delicious steaks.
Wonderful.
And these aren't small steaks either. Like, that's, even for
I would
Sam,
like to
that's a
point
lot
out
of
that
food.
This is probably the first time that they're actually seeing this sword.
Is it? Oh, my God, it is.
What does it look like? What does it look like? What does it look like? What does it look like?
Go ahead.
Kind of like it
sword?
looks very similar to the one Skyrim sword, fucking
I've never played Skyrim.
Dawnblade,
Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker. Except
Time to
I think
look
the
it up.
light is like kind of in the
Just
light's
Google
kind of like in the
Dawnbreaker.
center. The light's kind of like in the center of the blade.
And instead of that
Oh, and-
bright like sun-like illumination, it's kind of dark. It almost looks black, like
It's
similar
got,
to his
like,
armor.
Instead of like the light at the fucking hilt, it's got like kind of like a ornate hilt with what looks like a miniature sun, like in the middle of the blade.
And it is a deep black. All right.
Interesting.
So you guys have, Sam. I will say, even for Sam, these are not small steaks. This is a lot of food.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're gonna be fucking full if you eat all 3. You can, but you're gonna be
Good.
full. All right, you got a big fucking full belly, man. You're happy. So I'm just gonna say there are all manner of tents
There's
and stalls.
all manner of tents and cars, and they're honking because they're
Yep.
mad.
Each stall is honking now instead of the man that just cooked your steaks. He looks at you guys and says, "So how would you be interested in some?"
You wake up and hit snooze.
Well, so is there anything else you guys would be looking for, or would
I'm
you like to know if
looking for
anything
owl
catches your eye?
feathers. I'm looking for owl feathers and pearls.
Owl feathers. Okay. Roll a perception check and I'll take the same one for both.
What if I do badly?
All right.
I
You
did badly.
Um,
I can't roll today.
it takes you some time. Like, it's probably almost 1 p.m. now, as you guys are kind of following Zelfa around looking for some place that would have what he's looking for. But eventually you do find a jeweler. And he's kind of like a
girl.
shorter man, seems to be elven or half elven. He's very quietly kind of sitting and reading a book, not really paying much attention.
I get really close. Do you have a pearl?
He goes, oh gosh. Well, yeah. What kind of pearl?
One worth 100 gold.
100 gold. Well, of course. And he kind of sets his book down, after just very carefully twisting one end of a page, and
I hate
goes-
this guy already.
you hear him kind of rummaging through a chest. There are many, diamonds, various jewels, gems, and such pretty things on display toward the back of the tent. This one's a smaller,
Emeralds?
maybe like
Lapis?
a 3x5. Yep, emeralds,
Redstone?
lapis, whatever you want. And he produces a couple of pearls, and with a little monocle, kind of examines each one. He goes, no, that's a little more. And finally, he goes, okay. This one
I
I
hate this
would
guy.
estimate to be about 105.
It needs. All right. How much?
105.
Mr. Six, how much do you have?
How much do you need?
I have 22.
And when you say that, there's like an audible like from the jeweler.
I will give you 100 gold pieces.
I put 5 in.
So he starts kind of chuckling at you, saying you only have 22 gold, and this Six produces a little pouch with 100 gold and just sets it down. He immediately stops chuckling. Right, of course. Would you like that bagged on a ring?
Grabs it, puts it in my pouch.
You swipe it out of his hand. He's going, oh my. Okay, and he kind of pulls a gold towards him. So you guys did spend 105 gold. You have a.
I ask where I can find a armorer.
I need an owl feather as well.
An owl feather? I suppose Abaddon, he has various animals. Perhaps you could pluck one from one of his
Animals.
animals.
All right, where is he?
Could pluck one from one of his beasts. Humdruil, he doesn't smith here. That would be quite difficult.
Come
but
here. Come here.
You could
Oh, you
perhaps deal with him if you're looking for armor.
Where did you say it was?
He points down the road to Humdruil. He'll be somewhere down there on the left, not too far.
All right. And the guys
I'll
who
go
have the
down there.
animals.
Yep. And then Abaddon, and he points the same direction. He says he'll be on the right, probably near Humdruil.
I follow. Sam.
So you guys, you can head the same way. And at some point, you do find this larger tent with various leathers and metals, swords, shields, armors, etc. It's maybe like 10 foot by 5 feet. It's a very large, like purple and white striped tent. And there's a very large, broad man in there, human. That seems to be the armor. And on the right, there's a rather frail-looking woman, who has wearing glasses, very skinny, looks to be in her late 60s, perhaps. Human as well. And there are all manner of caged animals inside that tent as well. We'll start with the armorer.
Start with their armor.
Am I there?
Yeah.
I ask him. First, I tap on my phone.
Oh, hello!
I'll tap on my crest and ask him if he can fix it.
He goes, Well, first, what's your name?
My name's Sam.
Ah, I'm Direwood, and he extends his hand very, very eagerly at you,
I will grab it enthusiastically.
and he shakes it. This is the tough boy. He's strong. He shakes your hand and says,
So am I.
"Glad to meet you." All right, what are we
Meet
doing?
you too.
What the hell are you wearing? You know you got a hole in your chest.
Yeah.
That's a big hole.
Percy
Yeah,
says
can you
nothing when he
fix
says
it?
what are you wearing.
What's that?
Percy says nothing when he asks Sam what he's wearing. And then he slaps his own chest.
I like your style. What did you say?
don't.
I said, can you fix it?
Yeah, probably. Let me have a take it off. Let me have a look.
I've never actually taken it off before, to be honest.
What do you mean? You had to put it on. I'm sure you didn't have it on at some point. Were you born with it?
I tapped the seal again. Or my crest again.
And it disappears.
So that he sees a fucking Iron Man style go
He
away.
goes, "Whoa, that's quite a trick. Are you a performer?"
No.
You
this
should
is my
be.
armor.
Got a reaction on me? You should be a performer. That'd be cool.
Fuck this guy.
And he's like smiling eagerly this whole time. He's like, "All right, now bring it back and let me take a look at it. Man, take it off."
Okay, I'll probably need help getting it off because I've never taken it off before. I don't
Yeah,
know how to.
it's heavy armor. It's fine. I can help you. It's straps, whatever.
I tap it again to put it back on.
Okay, and it does return, and he starts going around and unstrapping it and helping you take it off. It takes a few minutes. While that's happening, fucking Zelfer, to the right, there's a rather frail woman.
I walk up. Excuse me, miss.
Hello.
Do you happen to have an owl?
Oh, yes, I have an owl. He's
I have a
he's
very
my
weird,
favorite.
very weird request. I need an owl feather.
A feather?
Just a feather.
Are you making a fine quill?
Yes, something like that.
Oh, all right. What do you write? What do you write?
I'm a kind of a shut-in, so I'm writing my own books about how to kind of come out of my shell. if you would.
He writes books on how to make friends.
And she approaches you, but puts one frail hand on your shoulder. She says, "Blessed young man, you're so brave to come out here. This is a busy time."
I know it's terrifying. I really need the owl feather. I am willing to pay a decent amount for it
Oh,
because
please.
the owl is so special to you.
Make a persuasion. Actually, a general charisma check.
Hello? General charisma.
Oh 20.
Oh my god.
So the rest of you guys are kind of like, these stalls are fairly close to each other, or these tents rather, and so you see Sam talking. There's a few minutes where he's taking off the armor, so anyone who wasn't doing that, you kind of go over to Zelfer, and you see Zelfer behaving the most like genuine, charismatic, like sweet young man you've ever seen. It's insane, and the lead's like, "Oh no, like,
Give
allow
me a moment to
for
pick
a
my
young-"
jaw up off the floor.
Yeah, it's odd. It's kind of scary knowing what he's actually like. She goes, "Allow me. Oh, come here, you." And she kind of reaches into the bottom of the cage where the owl is. And there are two feathers in there. She just very gently pulls one out, and with her other hand, she opens up the cage and strokes the owl, who gives a good. And, it's
Owl noise.
Owl noise. Generic owl noise. Hoot hoot. Purr, whatever the fuck they do. And she closes the cage back up and hands you the feather and says, "Please, when I come back next month, show me some of your writing."
I will. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. You have an owl feather.
I head over to 6, and I head back. I look at Menon.
Hmm?
If there's a spell affecting Mr. Reginald, I can figure out what it is.
Oh.
Excellent. Let's go make use of that now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well done, Zelfer.
I
Oh.
nod. I
I'm
look
still
at
with
the.
Sam, right?
What's that?
I came back to this armor.
Okay. Hold it.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
What are you, fucking gay?
I look at the armorer now, who's probably still fucking with Sam.
Yep. He's taking his armor off.
Excuse me, Mr. Person who works with metal.
Yeah, that's me.
Gumdrill.
Could I?
Was that his name? I shout his name.
Yeah, Umdrell, this guy, he knows.
I walk close. I'm like, can I shake your hand?
Oh, of course, and he extends his hand to you.
I'm gonna try to slip two gold pieces into his hand
Okay, I mean, you can do so rather easily.
without everyone noticing.
Then make a stealth check.
So bad at those too. Yeah, I really am.
Okay, you guys very obviously see, you don't see the gold, but you see Zelfer, like, very obviously, like, slowly reach back and, like, pull something out of his pocket, and then, like, kind of shift it around in his hand, and then go to shake this guy's hand. So you shake his hand, and he kind of pulls back, and he has his fist closed. He's like, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
Take good care of my friend.
I was trying.
That's on top of everything he's gonna give you. I turn off and go, I'm gonna go save a man! And I start to skip off back towards Reginald.
Umdriel kind of looks to the rest of you guys and like, what?
We still don't know.
I had a very sheltered childhood.
I don't know about you,
gold.
but I can make my swords appear out of existence too. Check this out.
He goes, "You're an odd bunch. Are you sure you're not performers? You do great in a carnival."
I go, I can
I'm
do
a
that too,
performer.
though. And then I summon my sword.
All right.
I fireball the stall.
So he eventually gets the armor off of you, and he sets it down kind of on a large table, and he starts examining it, and he goes, "What the hell is this made of?"
Poop.
Metal?
Yeah, but what kind of metal? Is it,
Would Sam remember?
you know, we didn't actually come up with that. You would remember it as being called, Direwood steel.
It was Direwood steel.
When was this made?
3, 4, 700 years ago.
3, 4, 750 years ago.
Take.
But is this an antique? I've never seen anything like this. I don't have. I mean, I could patch the hole up, but
It's
it
a
wouldn't
very
look good.
long story as to what happened. Do you
I'm-
know where you could get some more Direwood steel
I've never even heard of
to
it.
fix it?
I'll level with you, Chief. What the fuck?
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I've never heard of this.
I'll be honest.
That's what I was afraid
I'm a
of.
little.
I'm a little retarded.
Fucking.
SpongeBob me boy!
I can patch the hole up. I can do that much, but it's not gonna look pretty. But it'll help.
Will it offer me protection?
Maybe slightly more. There's not a gaping hole in your chest.
How much would this cost?
I mean, it's just a patch job. It wouldn't take me long. Give it about, and the materials wouldn't be much. What do you want it patched up with? You want me to use something cheap? It wouldn't be much, but give me some more time. I can use some of my finer materials and maybe run you about 50 gold.
How much time are you talking?
Maybe. Depends on the material. Anywhere between half an hour and 2 hours. Not much.
I go, I'll come back to you.
Sure.
Hold on, check disc.
Okay.
Balls are just dick titties.
Fuck you. Hey, Jason, tell him that clapping thing.
Oh, did you know that once you start clapping, you never actually stop? The intervals between clapping just gets longer.
I fucking hate you.
I love that one.
That's what I said. Pisses me off.
Sam, you can go try.
He does.
Okay, so Sam kind of
Does he?
quietly puts his armor back on. The armor says, "You return anytime. The deal stands."
Yep.
And
be
Sam
back.
starts to walk off. So now Zelfer and Sam are gone. What are the rest of you doing?
I whispered. I don't know if you happen to see that in Roll20 there to the DM. Is that maybe they don't come up.
Oh, I forget that you could do that in roll 20.
I don't see a whisper from you.
No. Fine.
That means that someone else whispered him.
Can we go to
It
secrets
could be
quick?
any one of us.
Yeah, we can go to secrets for a moment.
Alright, real
We can
quick.
Come back to the Direwood, and yeah, that.
But I'm looking for alchemist fire and or like explosives.
Explosives.
You know, black powder type weaponry. If
You
there's
can find
anything,
you can find an alchemist.
Okay.
It wouldn't take too long.
Okay. All right.
Are you trying to
I would
like sneak off from the group, or are you just heading over?
No, I would just head over. I don't. It doesn't need to be a secret.
Okay.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Yeah, so Six starts walking away from you guys as well. So Percival, Menon, you guys are kind of left as usual, just you two. What are you doing? Are you going to follow Sam, try to catch up with Zelfer, go on your own, follow Six?
Pet the owl.
Pet the owl.
You can ask if you can pet the owl.
Hi,
would
baby
ask-
girl.
I would try to ask.
Do you want some?
May I see the owl?
Please, sir. Make a
Oh, look
general
at
charisma
you.
check.
You're such a pretty kitty.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
wonder
you
what
are. Yes, you
Blake is
are.
doing right now.
Oh, yes, you are.
He's sweet talking the cat, and that's making me uncomfortable.
Oh, kitty. You bite me, I swear to God, I'll throw you at the wall with enough force to
There
break
it
my
is.
own skull.
Can I get a general charisma check?
Sorry,
General charisma.
it's being done.
Check.
Yeah, I can do it for you, Holden.
Dumb. Why is it
Charisma.
not?
Hi, beanie girl.
Stop. Just lag. God.
Lag.
No, not that one.
If you bite me, I swear to God, I know where your
I did
parents
it.
are.
And you rolled a 7.
Ah, she level 6.
You rolled a 7 or a 6. So you walk up and you try to be as sweet as possible, but in trying to be extra sweet, she kind of gets suspicious of it. And she's like, "Why? What would you want with my owl?"
Percy's
To be
gonna walk
honest-
up behind her,
Mm-hmm.
seeing this.
I would honestly just want to pet it. It's been a while since I've
Hi.
you know,
Paddle
tamed
love.
animal. I just really like animals. That's all. I'm sorry
as
if I
you
Are you
walk up,
trying to fuck my owl?
as you walk up, Percy, the elderly woman looks up to you and says, "Do you know this young lady?
Yes, I'm
She's
here with her. She's my
rather-
friend.
She's a little shifty."
No, trust me, ma'am. Please.
Like she's gonna cry.
She's been through a lot.
I suppose
She really likes animals.
there's no harm. Come here, come here. And she asks you to extend your hand toward the owl. And
She
with
eats your hand.
with the cage. The owl kind of comes over and examines your hand. And she says, she likes you. Okay. And she opens up the cage. If you'd like to roll an animal handling.
Absolutely.
Good bean. Good bean.
I like Bean. I like Bean a lot.
Bean is on my left leg.
Oh,
Alright,
I thought
my
you were going somewhere else.
thing is taking so long to load. No.
Do you want me to roll it again?
Sure.
No,
Like it's
oh,
being
I'm sorry.
so laggy. I can't.
Okay. An 11.
Close!
You pet the owl, and it takes nothing special, but it's a very good owl.
Eshel.
Just give it like a gentle little pat on the head. Say, "Hi, you're very pretty."
And as as you're petting it, it accepts. But as you start to pat it on the head and tell it how pretty it is, it kind of snaps at you a little bit.
Right. I pull my head back. Say, "Okay, I understand," and I would hand it back.
So what's our?
I think she's done with me.
I think I concur. Yes. Put her back
I
in here. Yes.
concur.
What other animals does she have?
There's an
Yeah,
owl. There
absolutely.
are various. There's a
there's
rats.
an
There's
owl?
there's cats. A couple of dogs. Various
I would
birds,
love to pet
even a
A
turtle.
dog.
You can pet a dog. And they're
She-
such good
Fuck,
boys.
she has
You
dogs.
don't even gotta roll for it. You guys can both pet dogs to your content, to your heart's content.
Percy is actually, for the first time, you can see him openly like laughing and laying down on the ground with the dogs.
Oh, it is a the first one you start petting is a massive dog of a breed you've never seen, but it's It looks like if it stood on its hind legs, it'd maybe be 5 feet tall. And,
God bless
and you
this
lay
dog.
down, and it's licking your face, and you're petting it, and it's a good fucking time.
It's a good
my
fucking.
God. What a good dog.
Best day of your life.
Oh, my hands in my pants.
Oh!
All right. After you guys have the time of your lives in this pet tent, what would you like to do?
Probably
Alright,
catch back up with the group.
with who? The group's all kinds of split.
Oh. Then I'd look at Menon and say, "What do you want to do?"
How much is the dog?
Would you actually ask?
He really seems to like you, so why not?
I don't think my line of work would encompass
Come
an
on.
animal.
You mean dog killer?
Is Six with us? Does he say that?
No, he's not with you. He's walked off already. Six has
There
walked
are
off further
hunting
down the
dogs.
road. Sam and Zelfer have walked off the other way back toward the headquarters.
Okay.
It is
I was
maybe
afraid that
2 or
Six
3
actually said
p.m.
that
by
out
now.
loud.
No. It is maybe 2 or 3 by now.
Gotcha. No, I wouldn't ask about the dog. If she wants to, she can. But
Okay.
I won't. I'll give it one last pat and say, "You're a
What
very
are
cool
you-
doggo."
Oh, you get so many
Good dog.
licks. You get so many licks.
what other kind of shops are around here?
Oh.
Things that might catch your eye. Are more food stalls. There are some exotic goods traders. There is another jeweler. There's somebody who who seems to be selling life stories, which is an odd one. Otherwise,
Sell me mine.
Oh my god.
yeah, but
Fuck.
I don't know how it ends.
If I could buy mine, that'd be amazing. I want to know
Well-
the beginning.
it looks like he's literally just an old man. There are a couple of kids around him. It's just an older man, literally just telling people stories. But not much in the immediate vicinity of where you are catches your eye.
Gotcha.
Are there horses for sale? Guys, do we want horses?
Get your horses. Horses for sale.
Six, would you like to go to Secret Secrets for where you're going, or should we just...
Sure, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, it'll be hopefully
my
pretty
ass.
brief.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you approach.
Okay.
Do you want to just buy, or should we... Cause I can give
Just,
you a name. I can tell you what they're like.
I mean, how deep you want to go with it?
Yeah.
I'm fine with
Well-
just writing some numbers down for the moment to get back to everybody if you want.
Yeah, okay. You approach, and there's a very tall, slender, long, dark-haired man. It seems to be a high elf
Okay.
of some sort. Sitting
Alright.
there, kind of grimacing. And
Yes.
as you approach, he says, "What do you want?"
Well. Wow, sorry, I just had like a really crazy brain fart there or whatever. Yeah, alchemist fire, potentially things that might go boom, stuff like that.
Alchemist Fire will run you 30 gold a bottle.
How much? Sorry, you cut out.
30.
30. Okay, all right, thank you. Do you have any potential explosives that you would be willing to maybe sell?
Are you looking for a powder or a liquid?
Well, can you tell me the different options, and I might be able to pick something.
Well, I have a strange powder that seems to explode at the slightest hint of heat. I have
Okay.
I have various oils and fuels that will burn with
Mhm.
contact with fire. I have.
Okay.
What are you looking to do?
Just
Arson.
cause a distraction, something like that, possibly.
Arson sounds good. If you're looking to burn a place down, you'll probably want. I have this. He kind of starts rummaging about this liquid here. Expose it to any fire. This small vial. It's a vial. It looks like a little like flask almost, or half a flask. This little vial
Okay.
could take a whole house down.
All right, and what does that run?
It's a very easy thing to make. Only 10 gold per vial.
I would like two of, excuse me, 2 of those. I will take 3 alchemist fire, and then tell me about your black powder.
Right, so the 3 alchemist fire, that's 90 gold. 2 of the flasks of explosive liquid will be another 20. You're at 110. The
Correct.
powder,
I'll yes.
it's a bit more volatile. Rather than bursting into flames, it will explode.
I see.
It's powder used in far-off lands. I've heard they use it to fire projectiles out of metal beams of some sort.
Ah. I've heard rumors of myself. How much would you charge for some of that?
That's a very good question. Let me let me take a look in my ledger here. Let's see. How much do you need?
Oh, let's say 2 fist-size chunks. Not chunks, but you know what I mean.
Approximately 1 large bottle would run you another 10 gold.
All right, I'll take 2 of those bottles. Thank you very much, and I may be back.
Okay, so that's 3 alchemist fire, bring you
130.
to 90. 2, yep, you're at 130 for 3 alchemist fire. 2, you can mark the liquid as explosive liquid.
Okay.
2 of those, and then you have 2 jars of gunpowder.
Copy that. Thank you. I am a happy boy.
Okay,
I'm taking the money off right now.
sounds good. Okay.
And that's when I said,
Just to get this out of the way, is there anything else anybody would like to try to buy or find in the caravan?
Yes, after I
Backpack.
can do my thing if I can.
Okay, you head back. I'm
I
gonna
want to try find bagpipes.
Okay, I will get to that in just a moment. For the sake of expediency, so that we can get a move on, you will easily be able to find the commander, and he would inform you that he already sent somebody. He already sent somebody over to sell it.
Okay, so
Like an hour ago.
I'm
I
looking for
ask if
sunglasses.
he will have the money I need for the repairs.
He says he can't spare much, but he could give you here. There you go. There's that.
Personally looking for a sweet pair of sunglasses.
He'll give that to you. Menon, you go about. You do eventually find a shop that it doesn't seem to be its main thing, but it certainly does have musical instruments. It's more of like an entertainment shop. And you head in. There's a little halfling man who's kind of very casually playing a lute.
Hi.
Hello.
God damn it.
What fun are we getting into today?
Bagpipes.
Oh, those are loud. Yes, yes, yes. Ha ha ha. Okay, here we go. And he
Oh,
starts
we
kind
back
of
to the
looking around.
fucking Rat King?
He kind of rubs his hands together and starts rummaging about, and it's just a fucking mess in the tent. Like, you can't even walk in. He's just kind of like scampering about. Eventually, he produces what looks like some
Wouldn't have it any other way.
slightly damaged bagpipes.
Yeah.
Perhaps they've been strewn about. And he looks at you and says, "How much?"
One blowjob.
Could I make a check to see, like, worth?
What it's
Two.
worth?
Blowjobs.
How much?
Why don't you make an intelligence check?
I'm not good at those.
And you can add your proficiency modifier since you know instruments.
You know instruments.
Intelligence, and your proficiency modifier is +3, yes?
Wait, what's my modifier? 2, fucking 13. That's not good.
Your proficiency bonus is 2
It
at
should
level
be 3.
6? It should be 3.
Oh, I haven't changed it.
You're still at bard level 4? Eden!
This spells and stuff.
Okay, fine. Okay.
I've done most of the stuff on roll 20. I'm sorry.
Okay. So your proficiency bonus is 3, so you got a 14. They look a little damaged, but very playable. You would guess that with the damage, on a good day, it could be worth maybe 20, 25 gold.
Give them the good day price.
Okay, so you offer how much?
It would. Let's see. I'd give him about 20 gold.
20 gold. He looks at you count out 20 gold for him. He goes, yeah, okay, fine. And he takes the gold. Woohoo, yes. And he puts it in a little chest and hands you the bagpipes.
Yeah. I give them a I give the bagpipes like a little kiss and then just put them in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna have fun with you later.
Ew.
Not like that.
Wow.
Fuck off. Get your brain out of the gutter. Jesus.
Do I have to?
Can you imagine the noise that would make?
Only if you queef.
Okay.
Queef through my bagpipes.
Sam, do you head back to the armor?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you head back and he says, "Ah, hey, you again. What's the verdict?"
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, what's the verdict? What are we doing? What are we doing?
So I
It's like
now
4
barely
o'clock. It's
have
getting a little
enough.
late in the evening.
Well, I have just enough for. You said 50 gold for your finest metals.
Yes, sir.
I hand him 50 gold.
And he hands you 2 back. That's from your friend.
That's
I didn't need his gold. Alrighty,
appreciate it.
give me a couple of hours. This will be my last project for the day, and then we're gonna be packing up. The caravan's gonna be heading out. Come back in 2 hours.
Oot.
All right, I'll go over to the fucking pet place.
Okay.
I want to go back. Oh my god, I'd go back there. I
Okay,
would so go
Sam,
back there.
you see Menon coming back, and she's there with you.
Hey,
Hey, I want to
You
see
here
if there's
for?
anything cute and small.
Cute and small. How small are we talking?
and small. I wouldn't have pegged you for a small pets kind of dude.
How small?
Yeah, well, there's
Big
a lot that
dog
you wouldn't
kinda.
peg me for.
I'll peg you.
Anything that could,
I mean, like
anything that
Victor.
could ride shotgun with me.
Okay. There are various birds, rodents. There's one dog
Dude,
that
get a hawk.
is small enough to, but probably couldn't ride on your shoulder very dexterously. There are a couple of cats.
I ask if she's selling anything for 6 gold, because that's unfortunately all I have left.
For 6
I
gold,
could spot you some.
at 6 gold you could get
That's an expensive cat.
you can get a cat. And
You
for any
see-
6 gold and under, you could get a cat, a rat, a mouse. You could get a
you see Sam's face just brighten.
Aw.
cat, a rat, a mouse, or a possum.
What the fuck?
Oh, or like a
Yeah.
parrot, or a as some other small bird, and there would be change for most of those.
What kind of small
Cool.
bird? Actually, no, you know what? Sam wants a cat.
Okay. There are 2 cats you could get. One is a big, fluffy white cat. The other is a very small, kind of meek-looking black cat.
One. Get the black one. Get
Black
the
one
black
looks
Get
very
the black
nervous.
One. Get the black one. Get the black one.
I don't know. Can I sit down and see if the black one will even associate with me?
She warns you that the black one is not very friendly. Roll an animal handling.
We're one and the same. I tell him, look at me.
I'm the captain now.
I can attest. He's not very friendly.
I encourage the cat.
Hey, I'm very friendly.
Oh.
Well, let's find out how friendly you are with this
You
animal
have a
handling check.
constant fucking delight.
Alright,
Nat
rip.
one, nat
No,
one,
rip.
nat one.
Okay. Minute, you watch Sam, this big edgy boy, sit down and play very nice with this cat, to the point that eventually the cat actually comes over and accepts a couple of scritches from him before it kind of like darts away. And then the old lady goes, "Well, that's the most I've seen him interact with anyone.
He's so cute.
He must like
I
you."
hold out a little piece of jerky.
Roll another animal handling with advantage this time.
6, why'd you roll deception, man?
Thank
With
God
advantage
for the
16.
advantage.
You hold out a little piece of jerky, And the cat darts back out and starts eating it from your hand and starts purring.
Hey, hold
You
on, make
give
a
a
purr
cat
noise.
I'll scratch his little chin again.
And he's loving it.
I'm loving it.
I ask if he'll come with me. If he wants to come with me.
It looks to me like he wants to. That'll be 2 gold. That's actually
Okay.
half price because he likes you so much and I can't sell him to anyone else.
You know what? I'll hand her 2 gold.
And you have a black cat, a short hair, small black cat.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Do with your kitty?
And he loves you.
Congratulations,
I mean,
man.
when you pet him for too long, he kind of gets kind of nervous and hides. But for the most part, if you kind of
Oh, I do too.
if you kind of carry and lead him around, he'll follow you.
I'll carry him.
Yep.
You're a good boy.
I'll let him sit on my shoulder or in my bag.
On
That
your
cat
shoulder,
better
he
not eat
seems
my
a bit
rat.
unsteady. Actually. Oh. you rolled a nat 20 for Dex. You set him on your shoulder, and it's like he's home. He is chilling on your shoulder. He immediately kind of lays down, even with your big guy in big armor, and you're walking. He's kind of bouncing about, but he
Well,
lays
not
down.
currently in the armor.
Oh, right, but he sits on your big guy, and he lays on your shoulder, kind of drapes his back legs around the back of your neck, and then sets his chin down on your shoulder, and he's chilling, big chilling.
That is the happiest cat I have ever seen.
I'll give him a tiny little piece of jerky every once in a
Oh,
while.
he nubs that shit. He's kind of
Sam.
skinny.
A cat's
Sam.
not
Yes.
going to be
Yes.
skinny for very
Six
long.
does catch up with you at this point.
Your cat better not eat my rat.
He would never.
What are
Is
you
it a
going
he or a
to
she?
name him?
Is it a he or a she?
No.
Your cat?
Yeah.
Roll an animal handling to see if you can figure out.
Oh, come on.
Poke it in the genitals.
Dude, you have no
Come on.
fucking clue.
No, I have no wisdom. Anyone else able?
Try?
Apparently I can't.
I'd be curious.
I can't see if it's got balls or
You
What
not.
am I
could
rolling?
try, but the cat is not going to let you touch it.
I
It would be at
wouldn't try to touch it.
disadvantage.
Sure.
So
Six,
roll
why did
animal
you
handling
handle
with
it,
my
disadvantage.
guy?
Deceived.
You're being deceived. 13?
Well, not too bad.
Yeah, that's enough. It's a female.
Oh, it's a girl.
I'll name her. This is a hard decision.
You don't have to make that decision right away.
Oh my god, the fucking cat
really
is in
come
my
when called
fucking
anyway.
windowsill.
No, she's not. She's on my shoulder.
Right. Zelfer, you run back to the headquarters. What are you doing?
I skip back.
You skip back to the headquarters.
I head to the infirmary.
You find Reggie.
Anyone else?
Nobody else is in the room.
I'm gonna put the pearl in my hand
Uh-huh.
and the owl feather in the
I'm glad you
other,
said hand.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna take 10 minutes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put the pearl up my ass.
I thought you must touch
Yes,
it.
me too.
Yes.
I mean, what?
Some other magic beauty about you.
I'm casting as a
What?
ritual,
What?
so it is 10 minutes.
Okay. Creatures through the casting of what spells if they are currently affecting it. Okay. We'll come back to that very shortly. Let's see. So we got everybody but Percival?
What?
Who Percival, where are you?
I'm just following people.
Okay, so we got everybody but Zelfer back at main gate in the caravan. It looks like people are starting to pack up. It's not quite sundown, but you would wager it's between 4 and 6 p.m. And it looks like the caravan's ready to head out. Getting ready to.
Goodbye, caravan.
Oh. Sam has an idea.
I mean,
Shara!
Shara.
Her name will be
Shara?
Shara. Nice.
Okay.
Scratch your little head.
As you finally decide on the name Shara, you realize you should probably go pick up your armor, which you do so. And when you head back to the armor, he's just packing up, getting ready. And he has your armor kind of on a little display.
Did you bring me my
And
food?
there's it doesn't match exactly, but he explains he was able to patch it up with some of his sturdier material. It does fill in the hole quite well.
That's what she said.
But it is it's like a shade or two brighter than your armor. So like you can see it, you can definitely see where the patch is, but it's pretty good. and it will
Alright.
add to your armor. What is it? Whatever it's currently giving you, add a +1 to your AC
Cool.
for whatever that armor is currently giving you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I shake his hand again. I say, "Thanks, friend."
He says, "See you next month."
Probably.
And the caravan heads out. You guys, I assume, are heading back to the headquarters.
Indeed.
Okay. While that's happening,
If there is
Zelfer,
no other business.
you are sure. So what this allows you, you're making sure that there are no whatever you're looking at whatever spells are affecting him right now.
Correct.
There are none.
A lot of gold wasted.
Well, not necessarily. It's not like it's a
No,
one-use
yeah.
item.
I go, okay. Yeah, it's not a one use. I can do this as now that I have these items, I can cast Identify. It's a spell in my arsenal. So I will always know if you see what that says. If we have a magic item, I get to know everything about it.
Yeah, and I hate that.
Woohoo!
All right.
I kind of go, well, that didn't do anything.
God damn, dude, it's fucking stormy.
Hell yeah, brother.
I wish it was stormy here.
You can have it.
So,
I wish I could.
the party, I assume, proceeds back to the headquarters. Sam, your armor, it's not the same, but it feels good not having a breeze hitting your chest.
Yeah. I'll de-summon it too.
And it looks
That-
it looks a lot better. You can de-summon it. You guys head back.
The chest part doesn't vanish with
When
it.
they get back to the headquarters, Zelfer, what do they find you doing? What are you doing? What you up to?
Walking around. How long are they gone? Separate from me?
They're gone maybe another 3 hours after you leave.
Then every 10 minutes, I am gonna about every 5 minutes in between them, I'm gonna find something to cast Identify.
Okay.
As many things as I can.
Okay, you identify a chair. No magical properties. You identify the bathhouse. There's water.
Hold on. At the fourth time of me doing this,
Yeah.
I cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
After 10 minutes, and then the first thing I see that's magical, I'm gonna try to identify.
Okay, you're just walking around the headquarters looking for anything magical to identify.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So you guys head back, and you find Zelfer outside, staring at a target practice dummy with many arrow. Well, actually, there are no arrow holes in it. It looks like a fresh target practice dummy, and he's staring at it, investigating it. Because Zelfer, this thing is magically imbued.
I have to
And
touch it.
you can tell. Well, you've been here already. Like they find you.
No, I have to touch it for the spell.
Right. You already did 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you have learned that this particular dummy is imbued with some sort of magic. Actually, I'd have to give you the exact school of magic, wouldn't I?
No, you have to tell me
Some
everything
sort of.
about it.
Look, it's Vaporwave Percy.
Okay. It is. Let's see.
Whoa. I like it.
Okay. It is imbued with transmutation magic that has been there for probably about a year. And it was.
Properties, what does it do?
It casts the whenever this target is hit by pretty much, or takes damage specifically from arrows. It's not very powerful magic. Only arrows it affects. When it's hit, the as soon as the arrow is removed, the damage closes back up.
Wow, I want that armor.
It's made of
put the
it's
target
made of
on
like
your chest.
straw and leather.
I stop. I go, oh! I pull out the Hysterium.
Okay. You guys see Zelfer pull out Hysterium.
Zelfer, what are you doing?
I
I
just
wanna
shake my
sleep.
head and try and go get some fucking food.
Okay.
You just ate 3 steaks.
Okay, but my kitty didn't eat 3
I'm gonna go
steaks.
eat 3 more steaks.
I'm gonna
Zelfer,
cast
Sam has returned with a cute kitten kind of resting on his shoulder. Well, not
I
kitten.
look at
It's
the cat.
maybe it's a younger cat.
I look at
Small
the cat.
Yep.
I hiss, and I go to doing what I'm doing.
It hisses back and it's freaking out on your shoulder. You actually get a little bit of claw on your shoulder, Sam.
Roll 1d10
Zelfer,
of slashing damage.
Leave him alone. Or her alone.
I wanted to make sure it was a real cat.
Yes, she's real.
Real
Now I know
angry.
that.
I give her some more jerky.
And you'd probably notice on her back Men in his bagpipes.
Does Percy have sweet sunglasses?
No.
But
Shut up.
okay. I asked like 4 times.
I said no 4 times. Not to you, but in my head.
I'm gonna go about casting Identify.
Okay. The rest of you guys, what are you doing?
Looking for sunglasses.
Okay, there are none. Alrighty, then in Zelfer, you're casting Identify. The only other magical item you can find between Detect Magic and Identify, the only other thing you can find within the headquarters, at least that you have access to or that you can find, is there's another target dummy outside that looks. It's the same, exact same thing, exact same spell and everything,
No, I'm
except
casting Identify on the Hysterium.
on the Hysterium.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure it's about time to figure out if that thing has magical properties, what it is.
Okay.
Die.
I'm gonna bring you into Secret Secrets.
Haha, fuck you, Olden.
Okay.
I've made your life difficult, haven't I?
I mean, a little bit, but I wasn't totally unprepared for this.
I figured.
Let's see. Let me read the description of the spell. You choose one item. It is magic. Okay. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires a 2 minutes use and how many charges. If any, you learn any spells. If you insist. Instead, okay. So if it's a magic item, you basically learn everything about it.
Yep.
Okay. Looking at your large chunk of Hysterium, there doesn't seem to be any magic properties to it.
There's a very loud, disappointed sigh.
Believe it or not, I did have that ready. I wasn't totally unprepared for this.
So I put it away.
Yeah.
I head back in with everyone else.
Okay. All right. What are you guys doing?
Looking
Looking for
around.
sunglasses.
No,
Sam's
Sam was
going
gonna
to
get
get some more
food.
food.
Yep, dinner's ready for you. You're welcome to it.
I'm heading to the
At this
commander.
point, when you guys come up to the headquarters, whatever 2 guards are stationed up front don't even halt you. They move out of your way, no problem.
Do I see the guy who pooped himself?
No, not this time.
What did you say about guards?
The guards up front. At this point, for your group, whenever you guys head up to the headquarters, the guards know you and move out of your way for you to enter the headquarters. Like, you don't even need to talk to them anymore. They just give you a nod and let you in. Wow, it is ranning.
Yep. I'm heading towards the commander.
Okay. Like his office?
Wherever I think he would be.
You've only ever seen him in the mess hall in his office.
I knock at his office door.
Okay, are the rest of you guys gonna follow, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Sam, they seem to be heading to the commander's office. Are you gonna head with them or just go eat?
I'll probably stop and grab some food for the kitty.
Okay.
First.
One of the people serving food thinks the cat is adorable and gives you a little piece of like some veggies for the cat to munch on.
The storm's gonna get worse in about
Does she
20
eat the
minutes.
veggies?
It's gonna get worse than this. I can fucking hear it through
Yeah.
my
Cats
headset.
can't eat veggies. They
Jesus
can't
Christ.
digest them.
Currently, it's red, and in about 20 minutes, it's gonna be deep orange.
Oh yikes!
So,
I can't
Oh,
even
look
hear
at
it.
my radar.
Holden,
Yes.
does the kitty eat the veggies?
Oh yeah. Hungry kitty.
They are from back up.
Alright.
They can't digest plant matter.
This is a D&D cat. It can digest whatever it
It
wants.
can eat whatever the fuck I
But
say.
they
It can
can't
eat.
see in the fucking dark, Blake.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. So you guys head to the commander's office. You give it a knock, and it does open up. The commander is there.
Hi!
Welcome back.
Commander.
I heard you had an eventful day with the caravan.
do you have any sunglasses?
I don't know what that is.
Do you know what glasses are?
Stop asking you metafuck.
Why?
You don't
Why
either.
can't I have sunglasses?
Shut the fuck up.
I feel
Because-
hurt.
Shut the fuck up.
Isaac?
You should find some
Fucking
smoke
No,
glass.
I don't even
and,
want it anymore.
fix
Fuck
some-
it, I
Some
don't care.
wires.
I don't care. It's not worth it.
Fuck up.
I'll be right back. There's flashing outside my window.
That's the
It's a
lightning.
ninja.
All of a sudden, I disconnect. If I disconnect from Discord, it's because the power went out.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be Jesse and I sitting here like, what the hell?
Probably
Yeah.
plugging my phone. Speaking of, because it's at 1%. Okay.
Oh.
Although, Jason, I don't know if you know this, but some fucking moron decided that he hates life and crashed into a power fucking pole today.
Oh, really? No.
God.
Yeah, it cut the power for the entire base.
Oh my god.
Did the,
And
did the
off
person-
post a little bit.
Big yikes.
was the person okay?
I don't know. We didn't hear about it.
All right, I'm
Crazy.
back.
All right. So you guys are in
Oh, hey,
Commander's
man.
office. He's welcomed you in.
I sit down in front of him.
That's the only seat.
Yep, I'm there.
And he sits on the other side and says, I suppose I'm speaking to you then?
I did magic to see if there was anything affecting Reginald.
Did you cast Identify?
I did.
Matilda already did that.
There's no magic.
I'm aware. It's concerning. It's almost
I
as if
am
he's in
going-
some sort of coma.
I am going to attempt something else.
You should speak with Matilda before you do anything else.
I'm gonna try to hurt myself and heal him.
How does that... You should speak with Matilda about that.
I pat him on the hand and I walk out.
Hurt myself.
As for the rest of you,
A day.
is there anything I could help you with, or would you help me?
Oh
Me?
yeah, I thought he wanted like a report and stuff.
I'll come in after a few minutes
Mm-hmm.
with my new kitty.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. I love her so much.
I hope he dies.
If you would be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened with Reginald. I know you've briefly
All right.
explained it to Ravina, but
I will go into the details.
yeah, given the details, the gyrosphinx, the base where you
Mhm.
found him surrounded by skeletons, and the
Yes.
commander kind of sits back and thinks for a moment, says, "It's likely then that this man had captured Reginald, and if you found research notes about necromancy, he was probably going to use Reginald as an experiment. The skeletons you found around him were probably experiments that collapsed as soon as you killed him and the magic was dispelled, but that's concerning because there's no magic tied to Reginald and he's not waking up. Doesn't
If
really do
only we
much.
still had the man, so we could.
I have his teeth.
interrogate him.
I have his teeth.
I heard your friend
Teeth.
dispatched of him quite in a grisly manner, and that's impressive. Well,
That's undercutting it a bit.
I'd hate to say it, but perhaps his skills could be put to use again. Zelf, you're not
Yes.
even in the room.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
happy about it.
Oh.
Your friend's skills might be put to use again. I don't want him to die, but we have a prisoner who we were lucky enough to find while he was drunk. He's of the New Republic.
Prisoner. Oh god.
Those
Here we
or
go.
the thieves. We'd like to gain as much information from him as possible. He doesn't like to talk. I'll admit he's a tough son of a bitch. However, if you don't want to help with that, I understand. There's much else we could be doing, and I would like your help with anything.
I'm sure Zelfer would be happy to help you with that.
I'm sure he would.
Too
However,
happy.
what else is on the docket?
Well, otherwise, the skirmishes with the drow have been picking up, and I need that alleviated as soon as possible. There's a Hysterian cult, though I don't know much about them. If you could act as scouts, we could look into that. There's the matter of perhaps a new headquarters. People have been talking about us taking Castle Dire, now that we know that it's mostly empty. There's the matter of foreign affairs, Ustaria, priests. We could send you there if you have any charismatic amongst you. But right now,
I smile.
I have the most
Straight tie.
information on this new republic, so to speak.
I ask him, I ask the group, especially, like 6. I'll relay. Matter of fact, I'll pull my sword back out. And I'll tell them that it's got a shield to go with it. And supposedly the New Republic has my shield.
Allegedly.
Well,
did they have
that's
your shield?
probably not good.
I can help with that.
Agreed. Well, maybe if we question this fellow here, give us a lead toward your shield.
I'll admit, I'm not one for torture. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't like it. I prefer to do without. This man has been in our prison for over a month, and despite isolation, slight starvation, sensory deprivation, everything we can think of that ends in vation.
Oh shit.
Despite everything,
Creation we can think
and
of.
some heavy interrogation.
Creation.
Yeah.
Okay, we got bars. We got bars. We
Masturbation.
got bars.
Investigation, interrogation, sensory deprivation. Somebody drop me a
Creation.
beat. No.
Masturbation.
Pain creation.
Masturbation.
We
Masturbation.
jerked him off
Education.
so much.
No, yeah.
His dick is raw.
Yeah. Despite our best efforts,
We tried to torture him by edging him. It didn't
Yeah.
work.
we have not been able to get so much as a word out of him.
Unfortunately, it works
Well,
for
other
me.
than insults mostly and a cocky attitude, perhaps. I don't want you to kill him. Please
That
don't
sounds
kill
familiar.
him. But if Zelfer could do what he does, perhaps he could do a bit
Zelfer?
more.
Have
He's
to.
not
Someone
Yeah.
call my name.
He's not in the room.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not that
know.
far. I would be walking slowly.
I say I would
Follow
like
me.
to try. I would like to try.
I like to imagine
try
that, like,
my luck before we rely on him.
yeah, I'd like to imagine you kind of walk away, and then you start hearing him talk about prisoner. You slow down, and then you hear him mention Zelfer's skills, and you stop, and then you kind of like start approaching, and you hear torture, and you're like, oh, and all of a sudden, you pop back in the door like, hello.
I peek in slowly. It's wet outside.
See?
Yeah.
That's how deep the puddle was.
Hello?
Perhaps
Wow.
I don't know how much you heard, but perhaps you should allow your friend Sam to take a look.
Sausage and pepperoni.
That's his
hold-
response. Sausage
Hold
and
on.
pepperoni.
Hold on. Your girlfriend's gonna be here for a little bit, waiting for the rain to hopefully die down.
That's okay.
It's gonna get worse.
I don't like having her here anyway. It's fine.
I look at Sam. I go, you can give it a shot because I'm coming with, and I will just be in the background until you were done. Setting up,
Yep.
of course.
Um,
And,
If / when I can't get the information I need, have at him.
And I am I to kill him? Let him live?
No.
I can do
Commander
that.
does not want him
live.
dead.
I can do that.
You are not allowed to kill him. I will have our prison warden, big man. He'll
Nearby?
be blocking. He'll be
That's
he'll be
his name.
there.
Big man.
Was that the guy I met in the bathhouse?
What information are you looking to get out of this man?
6, get me a
Anything
list of what he
about-
wants.
Anything about the New Republic, their location, what they do. Most importantly,
Are-
I suppose, if you could get any one thing, it would be how to get into their one of their hideouts.
Are they a drastic threat then?
Yes.
They could be.
And tell him.
They violate every way of life any civilized person can imagine. So, yes, I suppose so. They don't.
could
They
catch up
very
on hot
rarely
dogs?
attack us, but they've been
No,
known
that's
to.
very civilized.
What are you talking about, man?
They eat
I will-
their
I will
meat
throw down.
well done.
That's fucked.
We have to stop them.
They must be stopped.
The
They
cow
eat
goes
steak well
moo.
done.
He says he gives he lets you know any information you can get, but especially the whereabouts of the an entrance to their location, their base. And he does say one more thing before you go. Perhaps this may be of use. And he kind of digs in his desk and goes. He seems to be rifling through something. Let me do all players save. He produces this. There you go. It's a strange, small, little hand-drawn map. Can you all see that?
Some hand-drawn map.
Loading. It
Yeah.
says loading at the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. It's saying loading for me too. If you click on it, it'll zoom in a bit and be a bit easier to see. But he produces a small hand-drawn map. And he says, it's clearly a map of Direwood. There's some key locations that are easy to figure out. The ground zero of the explosion. Our headquarters, which is concerning. Main gate. The castle. I don't know what the dragon means, but it's a map, and we believe that they're underground tunnels. Though
I slap my hand on the fucking table. I go, oh yeah, the dragon.
I'm sorry, the dragon? Do you know what that means?
Remember the fucking the dragon in the basement of the castle. Now I got reminded of it.
What?
Not this one on this map, but the one in the castle.
That dragon is still there. I have men posted at the castle, keeping tabs on it.
Let's go kick its ass.
I suppose it can't get out.
I suppose it could be related.
Wait.
It may not be a coincidence that. Yes, 6.
Dragons are intelligent creatures. Why are we going to kick its ass?
Because it's
Yeah,
fun.
can you
Sorry,
speak
are we
Draconic?
trying?
Because it was not. It was. You know what, 6?
I'm sure maybe somebody from the Mages Guild could.
No, I tell him. You know what? I think it's still hungry.
I'm sure it probably is. Should we ask it what it wants?
Frankly, the dragon is not a high priority right now, so long as it's trapped in the castle. Unless we decide that taking the castle becomes a high priority, the dragon is not. But some of this red writing on this map here is peculiar. Next to where main gate is, it says hold. Near our base, as the most eerie, it says soon. There's a do not proceed
That's
and
our
HQ question mark
base?
and strange. Yes, we're next to where it says soon. That is the headquarters where we are now.
Where's the castle?
The castle's to the south where it says HQ.
Yeah,
Oh.
dipshit.
Some of these notes are strange. We found this on the prisoner. If you can find anything out about the tunnels, that would be
Tunnel-
most helpful.
Tunnels.
If you would like to take the map, you can.
I gestured to 6 to have it.
I'll take the map.
Okay. You have hand-drawn tunnel map.
I cracked my neck and I head to where he told me the prisoner would be.
Okay. He does mention where the prisoner is. He guides you to like a locked door, gives you a key.
I will take it and go down. Or up.
Yes,
or
Sam. He would
straight.
hand it to you.
I'm
you
directly behind you.
Yep. You head down. You walk back through the winding corridors. You head back to the entrance. Take a right, and there's like a large kind of sturdier door with a padlock on it. Which you open up, and you head down to the depths of this kind of dank, unkempt basement. And when you guys make it to the bottom, it's cramped, kind of dark, musty. Percival, your friend, greets you.
My little rat boy?
No, your big friend.
Yes.
Before we proceed, I probably would have stopped at my room and put the kitty there.
You put the cat in the room? Okay.
Yeah.
With the
I look
cat.
at
I
it.
mean, I gotta
So
give
here's
her,
the thing. Here's the
I'll
thing.
give her a little bowl of water and some jerky.
Easy enough to procure. Here's the thing. You guys watch Sam. He kind of opens. He uses a key to unlock a door a few doors down from the commander's office and reveals a small like actual bedroom and puts his cat in there and food and water.
You go to sleep, kitty. I'll be back soon.
Did you sneak an animal in here? I think they frown on that.
I didn't sneak it. I bought it. How about you? Where's your little friend?
That's me.
Yeah, I am gonna sneak nothing.
Still munching on the cheese in your bag, I hope.
I hope.
I fucking hope too.
That's what that smell is.
I'll check.
Well, yeah. I check her every night. I make sure she's.
I'm sure you do. That's fine. And it's easy enough to feed. It's a little rat. Doesn't take much food.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you guys know Sam has a bedroom. You head down. You head down to the basement, and you're greeted by your very large friend. And he says, and he asks you what he can help you with.
I look at him and I hit my chest. Look at him and we do that arm shake again.
You sure do.
Dude, this is my guy.
I look at him.
We were told to question the prisoner.
Oh.
Zelfer's just smiling.
Good luck, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
pull out a
won't.
handful of teeth and drop them on the ground. So I'm gonna drop 5 teeth on the ground.
Just, there's like a little clattering. He goes, all right, maybe you don't need luck. I'm going to be over here blocking the door. You guys have fun.
I smile and walk in.
I go, do you got a chair that I can use?
Sure. And he points to a little wooden stool
I
outside the
grab
cell.
it,
There
and
are,
I'll take it into his
Yeah.
cell.
in this
Oh,
in this little dungeon, there are 4 locked cells. 3 of them are open with nobody in them. Knock that out. One of them is locked, and inside there is what appears to be a rather large, grizzled half-orc.
Pork, if you will.
A hork,
Oh.
if you will.
I will.
And he's kind of just sitting there, his arms bound behind him. He's kind of sitting in the corner of the room. He's just kind of looking up, not doing much.
I'll walk in, put the stool in front of him, and sit on it.
I'm in the back corner setting up my tools.
Mm-hmm.
I ask him what his name is.
Piss off.
Hi, my name is.
Okay. And then I'll summon my sword and stab him in the foot.
Oh. Okay. Just roll damage because he can't really move. He's bound. He's basically hogtied. Jesus Christ.
He's lucky.
You pull out your sword and just fucking slam it into his foot, and he goes, "Ugh! God
I'd like
damn
to
it."
point out 1 damage. I think it's 1.
What?
Yeah, 1 damage is necrotic.
Okay. And so you see the veins kind of turn black in his foot and then recede back to normal. He cries out in pain. What the fuck? Does anyone speak Orc?
No.
I think I do.
No.
Wait. Well, trying to remember if I don't think so, but
I respond in Goblin to whatever he says to try to see if I can
I
get
know
him
I
to
don't
talk to him.
speak Orc.
Okay. 6, did you say you might?
No, I do not.
You do not. Okay. So all you guys hear is...
I'm sure that wasn't nice.
I scream in Goblin, hoping he responds.
He looks up at you, kind of like gritting his teeth. He's in very serious amount of pain, and he says, in common, "Listen here, buddy. Any amount of pain you can inflict on me ain't gonna do shit."
I laugh in the
So
corner.
I guess I'll just keep fucking stabbing.
You want to know my
I
name?
walk up.
I'll tell you my name.
That's all I asked.
It's
I just
none
wanted
ya.
to know your name.
None your fucking business.
I'll stab
walk
him in
up.
the other foot.
No, stop. I stop Stan before he does that.
He kind of
I
grabs
was
your arm
gonna
as
go.
you lift the blade again.
You'll withstand any amount of pain. Are you really saying that in front of us?
Zelfer pulls the spinal cord and like lays it on the floor.
Make an
Pulls out-
intimidation check. As you're
pulls
pulling out
out-
your torturing tools and a spine.
Could it be with advantage for the spine?
Wouldn't.
Okay. You do so, and you notice the orc, the half orc rather, looking, but he quickly averts his gaze when he sees you notice him. He says, "Fucking kill me for all I care. Fucking yes.
Listen, buddy.
Oh, we aren't gonna kill you.
Body, shut the fuck up."
Oh.
I stab
like
him in
this
the other
guy.
foot.
Oh.
Are you gonna try
I
to
don't
stop
need
him,
to see
Percy?
this.
No, not after that one.
Roll damage
Yeah.
again.
You don't tell my dude to shut the fuck up. That's 5 necrotic.
Okay.
You're gonna kill him before I get to touch him.
He screams out in pain once again. Blood. There's like a pool of blood just spurting from his feet. And he's just,
Miss Minnie, can you keep him
damn it!
alive?
Ah!
Pretty please.
Ah!
I'll heal him.
I'll let you. You can come play with fuck. What's her name again? Shara. You can come play with Shara later. Need to make a note.
There's a lot of blood, and so you notice some of the blood is like trickling in black as well. So you're
Mr.
gonna heal
Clown,
him.
don't kill him. It's not fun if he's not conscious when I get started.
Jesus.
Thing is being dumb again. Could you cast Cure Wounds for me?
Okay.
Percy's gonna. Is there 2 chairs or just 1?
There's only one small wooden stool that Sam is sitting on.
Okay, damn. I was gonna pull it around to me like a school teacher and sit down in front of him.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm casting Cure Wounds. At first level, or...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cure Wounds at first level. Cast. It's going to do 10 points of healing. Well done. And so, you do have to touch him for this. So you enter the cell, and you reach down and kind of touch his feet. And as you do so, he kind of starts to, like... He's, like, screaming, like... Oh, that's nice. I like that. Looking right
We'll
at you.
keep you alive.
You can touch me all you want, Yumi.
I'll slap him across the face.
There's a nice little... As she does so, and he goes, "Oh, you like it rough, I see."
For that one, I'm taking off one of your toes.
Go for it.
Please
I don't need him
do.
anyway.
Yo, you
I
know what?
don't need him anyway. Feed it to him.
You guys
need
are
him to
wasting your
stand.
time.
Yo, you know what? Zelfer, try and get what you can out of him. See if he knows where my shield is.
I walk. I move the chair. I move the chair.
First, can I cast Cause Fear?
You can try, yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
Cause fear. DC 12 Wisdom save. Okay, let me make the save before I read.
I'm gonna kneel in front of him, and you're gonna see the magic around my neck start to grow blue.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna stare right at him.
Succeed.
He's a dumb bitch, mother
Okay,
fricker.
so you guys watch as Percival, like, it almost seems as if, like, the magic energy kind of surrounding his neck causes him to, like, grow, and it starts to shift his body. It's mostly an illusion, you know, but it looks absolutely terrifying, and the orc looks up at you and spits in your face.
Oh, fucker, what'd he roll?
He rolled a 13.
Oh, fucker.
I'm not kidding. But it looked cool. But and then he says, "You want some information? I'll give you some fucking information. Durathel's gonna be here in a matter of no time. He owes me a favor. He'll get me out of here."
Sure, bud. You know anything about my shield?
What shield?
I
He goes, sure, bud.
I yank my sword out of his fucking foot and say anything that's kind of like this, glowy.
Oh, you mean Durathel's shield? Good luck.
All right, that's all I needed to know.
what's your name?
It's none. None
All
your
right,
business. I'll say it again.
I take the small blade from my torture kit and line it up with his Achilles tendon on his right foot.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I bet that'll hurt a fucking lot.
It's
Yeah,
real.
well.
I cut the Achilles tendon.
Okay, there's a sickening rip sound, and you see him grit his teeth. Why don't you roll damage for that weapon?
What weapon? It's a torture. It's a small knife. It's not a.
It's a small. Oh, it's from your torturing kit. Okay, roll a d6. Okay, it's a very clean cut. You severed the tendon, but it's not bleeding a lot. It's just hurting like fucking hell. And he's sitting there gritting his teeth.
I'm asking a simple question, sir. I'm not trying to get more out of you right now. I just want to know what your name is.
You gonna
Makes
do that
me
again
seem
if I
further.
don't tell you?
Yes, and then you can't walk at all.
All right, my name's fucking the Colt. Fuck you.
Mr. Colt. Okay.
It's not my fucking name, you idiot. Yeah, no, it is my name. Fuck you.
He's getting stuck with that one. Mr. Colt.
It's Gizrot.
Mr. Gizrot.
Fuck.
stuck with the Colts. It's way worse.
Mr. Gizrot.
What do you
So,
want?
your friend has my friend's shield, correct?
God, probably. It looked a lot like his sword.
Alright, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, fuck you.
So,
You are just a treat.
Oh, you are just a treat.
Gizrot.
I'm happy you got what I was going for.
Where is your nearest hideout?
Why the fuck would I tell you that?
And the other Achilles tendon is cut.
Roll a d6 again. Sam, why don't you type to me what your plan is?
Sam.
So Sam has walked away.
I'm doing well. Can I do it in the general chat, or do you want me to type it specifically to you?
If you don't need it to be very secret, you can do it in general chat.
I'll be looking for when he's starting to look really bad and would probably heal him.
It's scary how
Needed.
clean the cuts are that Zelfra is making. He's severed both Achilles' heels, and there's not a lot of blood.
Okay, so he's just in a lot of pain,
Oh,
not
yeah.
in danger of going unconscious or anything.
Mm-hmm. Sam, what are you
Miss
doing as
Bennett,
you head
Now
up?
that I'll be watching and
I'm still typing.
Okay, okay.
Miss Men. Pick a toe on a foot.
Yeah, and then why don't you come suck it?
Oh, that's not where I planned for it to
pinky toe
go.
on the left.
Pinky toe on the left?
Yeah, take it, take it, you fucking prick! And he sticks out his foot for you.
Okay. As he sticks out his foot, I trace the blade down the middle of his foot, just the tip on it, just enough to break skin.
And as you're doing so, he goes, "Ooh, foreplay. I like where you're headed."
Holden, you said a fucking name.
About a guy coming.
Yeah,
Whoever the fucking dude's name is. That's trying
Okay,
to come break
you
him out.
you inform the commander, and since you guys have only been gone for like 5 minutes, he kind of looks shocked. He's like, "Well, you guys work fast. You haven't killed him yet,
Okay.
have you?"
He's still working.
All right.
I'll tell the commander the name that the dude gave us.
I'll have
They're at
the warden
or
has
something like
the warden has been informed to take down any notes on what you guys find. I will be informed of all of it once you're done.
that. Cool. I'll go back.
Okay, you head back just in time to see what?
Zelfer.
I.
Zelfer.
Oh, what? Yes.
This didn't work last time. Remember?
There was 6. It's currently working. Can you please not
Mr. Six,
interrupt?
I would suggest you leaving the room for what happened.
What's working? You got the name of my friend who's gonna kill you. Yeah, you're doing fucking great, idiots.
You know, sir,
I smile,
if
I
I
crack
may-
my knuckles. I'm like, Mr. Percy, I have a plan.
Oh no, I want to hear what the big guy has to say. Fuck you.
I pull out the hysterium. I look the guy in the eyes.
He shuts up.
You know, this morning, I went to the bathroom, and I took a shit that was smarter than you.
6 has walked away.
Okay. I was whispering to 6.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll just type it to you in
I would
Discord.
not.
Yeah, you guys can.
Okay.
Sam kind of like starts walking
not-
away with you to tell you something.
Perfect.
Okay, you guys were saying.
No, Gizra.
I want to bullshit this guy into submission, but I
No,
don't know if I'm gonna get good enough.
no, Gizrod. Oh, don't wear it out.
Would you prefer the
I,
term ugly cunt?
Yeah, come whatever
I
the
moved-
fuck you want.
I move the big chunk of hysterium towards his crotch.
Oh my god.
I'm looking him in the eyes.
Singe his dick.
He looks you in the eyes and smiles, and there's a big toothy grin with his teeth sticking out, his half-orc teeth sticking out. He says, "Try it."
Whose
I lift
side
up-
of the
I lift up
family
his
did you get your
shirt.
looks from?
So I can see his his bare skin.
Uh-huh.
And I lean the chunk of hysterium on it with his crotch as the base, leaning it against the bare skin of his stomach.
And you hear it start to kind of sizzle and burn. After a few moments, he's like, "I'm gonna make him."
And then he goes
Tell me
Super
about-
Saiyan.
Tell me about the tunnels.
And he kind of screams out. You kind of hear him start to retch, like, "Fuck you!"
No, I wanted to see. I see what this thing does to skin. I take it off.
Roll a
But I
d4
haven't
for that. What you just did.
But
Okay.
I haven't seen what it does to internal things. So let's say I peel a little bit of your arm and put it there.
It's gonna fucking hurt a lot. What do you fucking expect, you dense idiot?
Yes,
Holden,
but-
I have the feeling that you're enjoying playing this guy too much.
Maybe. Why don't you make some better life decisions, you fucking nut? Okay.
I pull out the vial of green goo.
He says, "What the fuck is that?"
I forget, and I dump it on his knee.
Find out together, shall we?
Was there any other label with the green goo?
Literally, I have it in my inventory, a vial of green goo.
Vial of green.
Was that the
it glowing?
necrotic stuff?
I think this is necrotic stuff.
You handed it to me.
No, I had 2 vials of stuff.
Oh, you had 2 of them. Okay, well, okay.
There were not 2 of any.
I have a
vial.
vial of green
I
goo.
feel like it might have been
I
acid.
don't remember when I got this. I think this is the acid I put my finger in.
No,
sure
this
it
is the
looks
acid that you dipped the bone in.
Yes, it is.
But
No,
you gave that to
because
the
6.
other-
There was only
the
one of
other
each.
green goo was the stuff that we threw on the wall and then tried to eat Zelfer.
No, because this is from before I got the enchant. This is from before I got the torturer's tools.
Oh.
Oh.
Because it's before my inventory.
Oh fuck! I know what this is. Oh no. Okay.
All I remember is it hurt me.
Okay.
I just dump it on his knee.
Is anybody else in the cell?
Yeah, I am.
So
Percy,
is Menon.
Menon, and Zelfer all need to make dex saves.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh god.
Oh no.
mm,
I forget what that one was.
No, that's unskilled dex. Rip.
Oh, fuck.
I'll remove it from my inventory now.
I need a dex save. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Hold on.
That was such a good roll.
Still better than it.
Okay. Menon?
Man, you need one as well.
You're sitting here laughing, but you're in the cage as well. You're in the cell as well.
It's like it was sort of a laugh of like,
Oh fuck.
dreading this. I can't get it to open. I don't know why, but Roll20 is just hates me right now.
Are you sure it's roll 20? Dex save. There you go.
Every
Yeah,
other
it's probably
tab
Windows.
is working
Okay.
just fine.
You
You
okay?
got a 17.
So Percy and Zelfer, you're maybe enjoying this a little too much, and you don't notice. Percy and Menon, you notice as he dumps it onto the orc skin, the half orc skin. Immediately it starts to singe, and within a split second, you see it start to expand rapidly, and you guys jump out of the way. And I want you guys to hear this. Hold on. Let me just make sure you can hear this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, do I know what this is?
Oh, he's rolling a lot of dice.
I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Oh.
7,
Well,
12.
at least
I
it
might know
wasn't
what this
by the
is.
guy's face.
Those who saved are taking 18 damage.
That's 36 damage, my guy.
Zelfer and the orc are taking 36 damage as it lands on his knee and explodes and causes the entire cell to fill with dark black smoke. Hello.
Hi, Jason.
Jason? Jason, hello.
Jason?
Hello.
This is like this really intense moment, and Jason's just sitting here going, hello? Hello?
Jason
Hello?
really didn't hear any of that.
Jason?
Oh, what the fuck?
You here now?
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Oh, that was weird.
We've heard you this entire time. I was narrating a really intense moment, and then you're just like, hello?
Intense.
Hello? Hello?
Sorry.
Right. So yeah,
I thought maybe the storm knocked your power out. Okay,
no,
good.
no, what? No. So yes, Percival and many of you guys are gonna dive out of the way just in time and take 18 points of damage as it explodes on this guy's knee, causing the entire cell to fill with black smoke. And you could also hear a sickening crack and the splatter of blood on the walls and the floor. And Zelfer, you're taking 36 damage, buddy.
I'm still alive.
But you are on the ground, singed.
I get up, press the digitation myself.
You
I'm
really
fine.
think you can get up after 36 damage to the face from an explosion?
I'm
I think you're
get
gonna
up
be
slowly.
down. You're gonna get up slowly, and there's gonna be cracks from your bones as you're getting up. And once the smoke starts to clear, you can see the half orc laying unconscious in the corner with his knee, like his leg completely blown off from the knee down. And there's a
come
pool
back
of
in,
blood
though,
underneath
like,
him.
What the fuck?
Didn't know what that one did. I look at 6. Who gave that to me?
I'm not in the
He's
He's
room.
making his
isn't
first
in the
death
room.
saving throw.
No, I looked
Okay.
Oh,
I
man.
didn't said heal him.
Okay. Roll. Do you need me to roll cure wounds for you again?
Think I can do it because it's starting to, and I'm gonna
Spawn.
Because I'm starting to learn how to use this site.
like it's been a little less laggy. I'll cast it at second level here.
Probably for the best.
And at second level, you did less heal. Wait, what?
Yeah,
That's
you
only-
did less
Yeah,
healing.
it's only
than-
1d8.
Yeah, it would have to be a second D8.
Yeah, you're supposed to have 2d8 on there.
Oh,
Healing.
I'm so bad at setting this up.
Yeah, a
Want me
little
to
bit.
just roll it again?
Roll it again. I added the second d8. I think I just need to go through your entire character sheet, Eden.
So
Okay, that's better.
sorry.
That's better. Okay. You heal
I'm
for 12.
so sorry.
you
that
stop-
have to do that.
You stop the bleeding, and he kind of like, and he kind of comes to, and he kind of looks down and sees that half his leg is missing, and goes, "What? Oh,
I kind
you're
of
fucking insane!"
I slowly move closer to him now that I'm kind of standing. Go. Oh, that wasn't fun for either of us.
And he kind of looks up at you and sees that you're fucked up too, and he's like, "Oh, fuck."
How much taller is Percy than Zelfer?
How tall is Percy?
I think he's like 6'3".
You're 3 inches taller.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go. Well, I don't think.
How do you not know how tall your character is?
Yep.
I look at him and go. Well, you're not gonna be able to walk out.
Apparently not.
Kind of cracks his neck and moves his body a little bit more. All right, now that we've got the fun part underway, Do you want to answer some more questions, or do
How
you
the
want to proceed?
fuck are you okay?
I'm not, but I will get better tomorrow. He looks at his leg. You won't. Then I'm gonna drink a minor healing potion that I happen to have.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll that. I believe it's 2d4 plus 2. You drink a heal. You down a healing potion right in front of him, and he kind of like watches as your skin kind of clears up a little bit. You probably cast prestidigitation and clean yourself up.
Yep.
You're not feeling great. You still feel like the shock. Your ears are ringing a bit, but you're looking a lot better than him. And he kind of like looks down at the pool of blood.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guys, I forgot that your leg's still bleeding. Does anyone have a big sword I can heat up?
No, she did stop the bleeding with her healing.
I know that.
Okay.
Does anyone have a big sword? I can heat it up.
It's not bleeding anymore, you fuckwit.
Mr. Percy, bring me your blade.
How fucking stupid are you? Are you deaf now too?
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna look down at him because he's still on the floor, right?
No, I've gotten up by this point.
No, I mean the dude.
Oh yeah, he's on the floor.
Whose side of the family did you get your looks from?
How the fuck should I know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll mention to him. He's not deaf. He heard you just fine.
See, here's the funny thing, big man. I'm not even a fucking half-orc. My dad fucked your mom, and that's just how fucking ugly she was.
Yeah, I seriously doubt that a fucking mongrel of your position fucked the queen.
Oh,
so.
mongrel, is that all you fucking got? Real fucking clever.
You literally have the IQ of a log. It's actually astounding, I say, summoning my blade.
Yeah, go ahead and cut me some more. Real astounding of you.
No, I'm not gonna use it. I say, handing it off to him.
I'm like, hold it still. I'm gonna slowly heat it up, basically. I'm gonna light a fire and heat the blade up until it's red hot.
I need you to make a perception check, Zelfer. Actually, everybody in the cell. Menon, Zelfer, and Percival. Make a perception check.
Okay. A Percy check.
Oh.
Wow.
Wait, what did you say? Something about everyone in the cell?
Are you in the cell?
I'm standing right outside of it.
You're not in the cell.
Okay.
Yeah, Percy, Zelfer, and Menon. Perception checks.
I did.
Oh, roll 20. You were being so nice. What's happening?
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Okay,
Didn't matter.
Menon, you're still like trying to clean yourself off from that blow. It kind of rattled you a bit. However, Percy and Zelfer, as you're very involved in the heating of the sword, you notice as soon as a flame is lit in front of this guy, he seems to tense up.
Does the sword get red hot after a while?
It takes a minute, but the spot you're heating it, yeah.
Mr. Percy, do you want to make sure the wound stops bleeding?
No, it's already stopped. It stopped. It stopped.
I
You don't need
just.
to. No.
You, my friend, I say, cocking a grin. You have an affinity for fire. You just love it, don't you?
Yeah, it's my my favorite.
You should cauterize it with a firebolt. It might make him feel better.
No. It's not. It's stop bleeding. Look, and he kind of like waves his stump around and say, "I can move it." Fuck. It's just fine. It's fine.
Well, how about this? You tell us about your tunnels and your hideout, and we don't place that blade again.
Burn you alive?
Or I have a better idea. How do you feel about tight spaces?
I don't give a fuck.
How about tight spaces with fire?
I might give a fuck.
little bit of a fuck.
Listen. I had a map on me.
Cremation.
I had a map on me when I first got here. When it got me here, I don't know where the fuck it is. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay?
I'll go walk to 6 and I'll ask for the map.
6 is like upstairs and away.
6 is not there. Yeah.
Try and find him.
Screaming for
Okay.
6 as he runs around.
No problem. I hand over the map.
And I come back down. And I fucking open it in front of him. What does all this shit mean?
Yeah. You see, that's everything you need to know, right fucking there. So stop. Get rid of that.
I move the fire closer to him, and everyone can see me getting ready to cast something.
And he seriously, like, he recoils, and he's, like, trying to push himself further into the corner. He's like, listen, they're tunnels, okay? They're tunnels.
They're tunnels, okay. What does it mean soon?
I don't know.
Bullshit, motherfucker.
I don't know, I swear.
Tell us at least where one of the entrances.
Do I
The warehouse district.
The warehouse district. Okay.
What building?
I don't fucking know.
You don't know where any of your tunnels are.
I know where the I don't. He kind of looks over at the like flaming hot blade, and he's like, okay, "There's a. Just let me think. Just let me think. There's a in the. Oh God. It's on Princess Street. Princess Street.
Princess.
Princes.
Princess Street. Do I trust it?
I don't read very good. Okay, I think that's what it says.
I'll roll insight.
That's what I'm asking.
Then one of you can roll with advantage, as both of you are doing so.
I'll give it to you.
Or you can both roll individually. Actually, both of you please roll individually. Okay. Zelford,
Pretty similar.
you don't trust him. But Sam, you think he's telling the truth. He seems scared enough too. But Zelford, you're not buying it.
Are you lying to me, Gizra?
I'm not.
I ask Percy if he knows about Prince's Street.
Would I know about Princess Street?
Yeah, you would remember it's one of the main streets running through the warehouse district.
Gotcha.
Kind of heads up.
All right, then the next question, Gizrod. If you try to lie to me, what I will do is I will enclose you in a small stone container with the fire.
I'm already in one of those.
Oh no, it will be about let's see, about maybe 3
He can
feet.
shrink you.
I can shrink you, but I can also. I learned a spell called Entomb, which
You can
all
shrink
the
me, huh?
rock-
Why don't you fucking try it?
All right, he asked for it.
Yeah, men can't even know Jack at this point because
I
he
moved
really
the fire
didn't ask
closer to
for
him.
it.
Okay, or don't. You don't have to. You don't have to. It's just an idea.
All right. Are there any traps in the warehouse district entrance?
No.
Do I believe him?
Not at all.
That sounded like a lie.
Oh, you, Percy, put your blade back in the flame and just think his right foot.
Okay. There are some guys. that guard it. Okay. If you head into the 2-story, there. Fuck that.
What? 2-story what? What were you saying?
All I live for is fighting.
Something about 2-story?
2-story my ass.
All right, press your blade against his leg.
Oh God! Like there's like a higher pitch than his voice. Like ah!
No,
No! Anything with that! No!
There you go. So,
He's like panting.
stories.
It's a 2-story building. It's on Princess Street. If you go in the front, it's a blue building, or it used to be. I don't fucking know. You gotta take a left, go down the stairs. It'll lead you to it. There's a hole in the wall. You go through that. There's a cave. That'll get you into the tunnels. That's all I know. That's where I got in.
All right.
I believe him.
Next question.
No more questions.
I pull out the map. Why did it say do not proceed here?
I don't fucking know. I didn't write that shit.
All right. Why does it say strange here?
I don't
Tell me
fucking
what
know.
you know about. Tell me what you know about the map, or we start to burn you alive.
They're tunnels. What the fuck else do you want? I didn't write any of that.
All right. Tell me about your organization.
What do you mean organization?
You work for.
Organization.
He works. Let me see. I know the name. You work for the New Republic, right?
Oh, that's rich. Do you have any actual fucking questions, you numbskull?
Okay. Who do you work for?
Nobody.
Percy. I
Yeah.
still owe men in a tow. Would you like to heat your blade up and cut one off for me?
That can be arranged.
Oh, no, we're fight. Listen, I don't work for the New Republic. Those fucking haughty-toddy bastards. I fought in their arena. They got me good coin, good booze.
Arena, you say?
The fighting pit, yeah.
All right.
That
then.
Thank you.
sounds
No.
fun.
Sorry,
Ooh.
I didn't mean as in tell me what it is. I have a little bit more brain cells than you seem to have.
Since you had to
But
fucking
thank you.
clarify, I don't think so. You fucking
Alright,
numbskull.
Percy, if you
Arena,
wanna
fighting
burn-
pit. Learn it.
If you want to burn his leg, you can do.
Don't you fucking dare. I've been answering your questions. Don't you fucking dare touch me.
Then who gave you the map?
I just fucking found it.
Dora the Explorer. The map. The map.
I just found it.
I just found it.
How much? Okay. So, does anyone else have any questions? Sam,
What's your middle name?
what's your middle
I don't
name?
have a fucking middle name.
Ask him.
Do you want one?
Something like Clarence, isn't it?
Percy looks at him and goes, I've got one last question. How many fingers am I holding up? I say, putting my hand behind my back. Every wrong answer, you lose a toe.
12. Fuck you.
Take 12 of his toes, boys.
I take my small. I
Won't
take
be
one of
able
my.
to stand anymore.
I take one of my. I take. Well, he can't stand. I cut his Achilles tendons.
Yeah, like even if his Achilles.
By the way, hold
would
him.
my healing have?
How does his other foot look? The one that is separated from his body.
What do you mean? It's like
Is it in
blasted
one
open.
piece?
Mostly.
Okay, I'm gonna take that. But before then, I am gonna pull out one of the bone saws, probably the one of the small saws, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna heat it up. Watching him.
He says, "Listen, I know you know I don't like fire. I fucking get it. What do you want?"
Yes, I know. And I'm cutting off his pinky toe.
He screams like a little girl as you do so, and roll another d4 damage. He's panting heavily. He's losing. I mean, he's actually not losing. He didn't lose as much blood because it was fucking superheated. He says, "Listen, I can't fucking. I'm gonna pass out again, man.
I know. Okay.
I can take
Now,
all the fucking pain you want, but
What did you
Ugh.
say? What did you say to my female friend before about this toe?
she can fucking suck it. But she's
Open your
a
mouth.
little whore.
Open your mouth, sir.
Like hell."
I put the burning hot saw right next to his leg.
No.
Now it's a few centimeters away. Just say, the toe's going in your mouth.
Here comes the carriage.
Fuck you.
Alright, I just want to say, as a Blake, you're fucking sick.
I move the fire and I put his foot. I hold his foot above the fire. I can do. The smell of burning flesh is something I want to do right now.
You have no idea what he's fucking capable of.
Open your mouth, Gizrot.
I give you all you want to know.
I want
Shuts his
you
mouth.
to suck this toe.
Zelfer,
Suck my toes, baby.
I use charm person to
Yes.
persuade him.
I will.
to suck
Sam
my
reminds
toe.
Zelfer not to kill him,
I won't
and
be
then
killing him.
and then I walk out.
Why not?
You don't kill him. Don't let him die by fire. Don't let him die.
We'll keep him alive.
Now
So?
walk out.
I smile. I go. Oh, I have to test something now. I move to his stump.
Okay.
I grab the hysterium
Okay.
and I touched against the wound.
He
Just
dies.
qu-
That's it. You're done.
Okay. Roll a d10.
And multiply it by 50.
Okay. You apply it to the open leg, mostly, and it starts searing immediately, and the blood starts to kind of bubble a little bit, and he screams out in pain, and it actually starts to vomit to the side.
I put the hysterium away.
Okay. And there's like a little purple residue left where his blood was.
Oh, what is he wearing at this point?
Basically, like a loincloth and something like a ripped up tank top almost. Very
Okay.
basic coverings.
I rip a bit of clothes up. I rip a bit of tank top off of him. Light it on fire.
What the fuck else do you want, man? I already told you everything you want to know.
I blow it out. Set it down. I put my right hand on his face. I lean in close. And then I smile. I'm Mr. Zelfer, and I'm taking your leg. I pick it up and I leave. After I gather my torture tools kit, put that away. smile
Mr.
at him,
Zelfer, I'll be
wave.
sure to let Durathil know when he gets here.
I turn around and go, huh. And then I'll burn you alive and laugh. And I'm holding his leg under my arm. I walk up to the big garden and go, he's afraid of fire. I put my hand on him.
And he kind of like, you see he's had like an ink, like a quill and the parchment, and he's been writing down shit this whole time, but he kind of just looks at you in disbelief.
I go, he's afraid of fire. Use that to your knowledge.
And he
I'm taking his leg now.
he nods at you, kind of scared. Okay.
I look at
Jason.
I look at the guy one more time. I go,
Jason, I fucking
do you
hate
think the commander would be able to get me a room, so the other rangers don't have to see my collection of items?
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Do you think the commander could get me a room, so other people don't have to deal with my collection of items? Gesturing to the leg in my arm. It might be in everyone's best interest.
He kind of nods and starts like huffing his way up the stairs.
I walk back into the room. And I look at Gizrat.
He's mumbling something in Orcish.
Gizrat.
Keeps mumbling.
Gizrat.
What?
It's been a pleasure.
Fuck you too! And he spits on the ground.
Percy walks in and goes, Gizrot.
He's like slumped in the corner now,
Gizrot.
soaking in his own blood.
Gizrot.
Y'all are fucked up.
Gizrot.
Jesus.
Why Gizrot?
Yeah, oh, Gizzy boy.
I'll go down and start saying,
Gizrot.
Hey, Gizrot. Gizrot.
I go, you want to see me spit?
No, I'm sitting in there with my head in the door, looking at him, going Gizrot.
He's not responding.
Gizrot.
Gizrot. I'm gonna keep going
Gizrot.
until he does.
He's not going to. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Gizrat, if you don't respond, we'll light you on fire.
Kind of like shrinks up into the corner some more.
I haven't shown you my magic, so how would you like it if I could spontaneously combust the other leg from a distance?
He's like a
I'm literally
shriveled
asking
husk
one
of
more
an orc.
thing, and I just want a simple yes, hello, I'm listening. So, Gizrot. Gizrot. My magic circuits start to light up as I point at him.
He won't look at you.
I am not even asking you to look. I'm just saying, do you acknowledge my presence? Are you listening? Gizrot.
Menon,
Hmm.
you might need to
Hold
heal
it,
him.
please.
He won't look at you.
Fuck. Alright,
Try
well, I don't
charm
actually have a
person,
spell
you
like that, so.
I can do something.
I was
hold on.
literally gonna have him look at me and say, what? And I was gonna go, fuck you, and then walk out.
Eventually, your big friend kind of comes huffing back down the stairs. He's just like, with a little crate. Says, "Just put whatever in here. Also, you guys are really fucked up, and I don't want you down here anymore."
Can I do one more thing?
No, please don't.
One more thing. I walk over to him with the leg. I hit him with it. I go, "Stop hitting yourself!" I walk up, put the leg in the crate, take the crate with me.
Finn would actually laugh at that.
You
Can
guys
take-
are so fucked up. How are we allowing you in here?
Hold on, he's gonna take. This is how much psychic damage he takes.
Like,
Oh,
I'm laughing as a person, but Sam is like, his hands on his fucking face. And he's like, oh my god.
I look at the big guy and go, "But we got results."
Okay, and so the commander comes down and meets you guys and shows you where you can store your goods.
His asshole.
I put the leg in there and pat the crate.
He nods, says, "Well, I think I've learned a thing or two about you, Zalfer. Sam."
He's afraid of fire.
And
Hey, no, there's no Sam.
Oh,
I just
no.
stabbed the dude in the feet.
I heard all about what you both did, and frankly, I'm a little uncomfortable. Anyway, it sounds
But
like
you
you
know
got
that-
what you wanted.
What do you mean,
Either-
you two?
I got what you want.
Yeah, it was him and the other big guy.
Oh,
All
I
I
know
did
all
was-
about what he did too.
All I did was, provide the sword. I didn't actually touch the man.
Frankly, you're all egotistical, self-absorbed, hateful, spiteful, disgusting creatures, but I still need your
Hey.
help, so...
Maybe.
Okay,
I
not
was in
you.
the military,
Not
yes.
hateful.
You're all
What do you mean?
disgusting,
I'm also
but
not hateful.
you're
Makes you
useful,
think I'm
so...
hateful. I didn't hate that man.
You're sadistic.
nothing. Statistics are what I like, but
Yeah.
not hate. I did that for you. I don't.
Menon, thank you for your services. Listen.
I was part of the military, yes. Thank you for realigning that.
Right.
So.
Yes.
Mr. Light.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Light.
Is your last name Yagame?
How did you... How do you...
Yagabi.
Mr. Light.
How do you don't... He starts kind of looking around.
I thought that was you holding. You know, how do I know that? But I do know that.
Are you sure?
Ravina.
Yeah, he's told everyone.
Ravina has
did,
said to all of us.
She did say to you, yeah, but he doesn't know that.
No, I know.
Okay,
Mr.
so he's like,
Light.
how do you...
If
You
we are
will
to
address me as commander.
if we are to work together, you will treat me as a person. I have my specialties that you needed, correct?
I don't think you know how this works.
My hand's still on my face.
Firstly,
Like-
commander, you will not call me light again. Secondly, what you did down there was disgusting. I told you before you headed down, I do not like torture. You got answers, yes, but frankly, I will not let you near any other person I deem reasonably valuable ever again.
What about me?
If you disrespect me in my headquarters again, you will be made to sleep outside.
What about me?
You're disgusting, but you're not disrespecting me, so...
But I didn't do anything to the man.
Not nearly as bad as this one, gesturing to Zelfer.
That's fair. That's fair. I can live with that.
And he looks to Sam and says, Sam, I agree.
I just shake my head like, I honestly just can't even really believe what I just witnessed.
I just kind of shrugs helplessly.
I'm sort of glad I wasn't there to
She's
witness it.
As a, I go, yeah, you should be. So, the character didn't really enjoy that, but me as a player, I fucking loved it.
You're fucked up. And he says,
gay, dude.
listen,
Menon felt a little bit conflicted about it, but me, like, the second he, like, fucking sweethearted me, I was like, yeah, chop his fucking dick off.
Hey man, if I was allowed to kill him, I would have used my spell Entomb, which traps him in a small stone.
you would have put him in an oven.
Yeah, I
We
would.
get it, you're fucking
And
Hitler.
I
Yeah,
would
okay.
not have stopped you.
Wow!
I would have burned him alive. in there.
TOS.
I look at the commander.
3
As long
bacons.
as
and
we
a
are on the
cheese, please.
same page,
I hope we are.
if you are disrespectful to me again, then there will be words. I see you as a person of character and respect. You will never see me in that light, and I understand that. However, as long as we are working together, I expect to be treated as a partner, not as a dog.
You are not a dog, nor are you a partner.
If we are working together, then what are we?
You're working for me.
What are we?
You're working for Direwood.
Don't you look at me during.
That's what you've done so far. If you want to opt out now, you can go right ahead.
I owe nothing to this city. However, my friends have a fondness for it. That is what matters to me, sir. But, as you've gathered, this isn't my home. I don't have a home. I've
And then he
wandered
starts monologuing.
and
Perhaps
slaughtered.
if you had a change in attitude, you could find one here.
You want? What do you mean changing attitude?
If you
My
found a little
constant
respect
fucking delight.
somewhere in your head.
Put a little
For whom?
respect on my name.
I
boy.
remind him that this dude is still, he was a lab rat, essentially. We're still
I know.
trying to teach him.
Respect for whom?
Alright. Can I speak
For
to
you.
literally anyone else
Respect
in your
for
group?
whom?
Yep.
Sir,
Can
sir,
I
Yep.
I would like to understand. Respect for whom?
Literally anyone
people.
else,
That's
please.
my boy.
I respect Six. I respect Menon. I respect Percy and.
If you
Sam.
don't stop talking at me, I'm going to have you removed from the premises.
Alright.
Is that understood?
I tell him, Commander, let's just go talk in your office.
Sure. He starts walking to his office.
You have a private little.
I will
Yeah.
walk with him to his office.
Anyone
Creating a
other than
shared circle.
Zelfer who's willing to join us is more than welcome to. Unless Zelfer wants to stay absolutely quiet,
Are
then you
there
can join us as well.
sunglasses in it for me?
Absolutely. Fuck you. Okay, six. Sam, is anyone else heading with them? Or are you guys gonna stay with Zel? Or who's
I'm
all
gonna
doing
chill
what?
outside.
Okay, you chill.
What's the weather?
Roll a d12.
I will.
See a 6.
Rain. Fucker.
No, it's just cloudy. And a little more
Sweet.
gloomy, a little darker than usual for this time of day, but it's not raining.
Then I'm gonna walk outside the front gate and sit down along the wall and take a little cat nap.
Go for it.
Well, you know what? I will.
Okay. Menon, what are you doing? 6.
I go chill with Percy.
Okay. Zelfer, what are you doing?
Once everyone has left, I'm sitting down, pulling out the ritual dagger, and like
And what?
And what?
carving up my own leg.
That's fucked. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I like to pretend that Zelfer thinks he's a deli worker. And it's like a little bit off the top, yeah, some ham, yeah, a few slices of turkey here and there, as he's like carving his own fucking leg up.
6 and fucking Sam. You guys walk up to the office with the commander. He opens the door, the 2 locks, and sits down. And he looks to both of you and says, "So, what's the plan?"
I
know you want your shield.
Yep, I'll pull out the map. And I'll tell him or relay the information that the dude fucking gave us.
Well, then, we have a few options. You guys could go perform some reconnaissance. I could send some men to perform reconnaissance. Or you could try to infiltrate one way or another.
Perform some reconnaissance. Or perhaps you guys could perform some reconnaissance.
Let me ask you, how much have you all been in the city? How much have you traveled throughout?
I used to live here. I'm not there.
Yeah.
He's asking
just
just
Fairly
Sam.
extensively.
What's that?
Fairly extensively.
Have you traveled through the warehouse district much?
Some.
Okay.
I tell him I haven't been to the warehouse district as it wasn't here when I was here.
How, as a group?
As a group, no.
Okay, that could be good. I think our not knowing what's in there, one of our best courses of action, is either to scout it out or pretend you're newcomers. Try to infiltrate and figure out as much as you can about them.
I feel like we pull that off.
But I'll leave it up to you.
I think
You can approach this however
honestly,
you'd like.
I think infiltration might be best. I think we need results sooner rather than later.
Right. The more we know about them, the more easily we can deal with them. I highly doubt the 5 of you heading in there alone will be able to take them all out. You could probably do a number, but it wouldn't end well, so...
The question is what these markings on this map mean. HQ? Is that theirs? I don't think it's theirs because it has a question mark.
Right. Perhaps a prospective headquarters? Perhaps they're tired of being underground. Or maybe they're thinking it's our prospective HQ? Because it is. They would be right. I'm not sure.
What's this do not proceed? That leads to a plaza. I asked Six if he knows anything about why the plaza would say do not proceed.
There was, at one point, a very ornery that he dispatched my previous group and I. And the following day, we saw the same statue standing back in the same courtyard. So perhaps it is a warning not to fuck with the statue.
Right.
I'm wondering if maybe this hold could potentially be their hold?
I suppose it's possible. Though what I'm very
Where's
curious
that
about
pink
is
gate?
next to the, just to the south of the farming village, below where it says strange. You see that large circle? Is that an entire dugout area? Or I want to know what that is. I want to know what all these writings mean.
There's one to the northeast of where it says strange as well.
Right. I want to know what these are about. If you're willing, while you're down there, you could confirm the existence of these tunnels and perhaps figure out what they're about.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Then I asked Six do you think we should travel to the northeast to what appears to be under main gate to where it says hold?
It might be
Or
the
to the
easiest place to get
southeast to HQ?
in. Well,
I think regardless, we should go to the warehouse district and find one of these tunnels. 'Cause this seems to me like it would just be a map of their tunnels.
Yeah.
I
If
would
they're
think
smart
so,
enough, it could
possibly.
even be a plant. Perhaps there's no tunnels at all, and they're just trying to scare us. Frankly, if that's the case, it's working. But I need to know.
Honestly, I don't like how it has soon marked next to your HQ.
And that's specifically what I'm
That
referring
is-
to.
Very ominous.
And there are numerous pathways leading out next to it.
Exactly.
And that one, the half-orc said that he's got a friend who's gonna bust him out.
Right, Durathil. We'll be on the lookout for him.
Urethil. Oh.
Sounds like heavy duty toothpaste.
It's,
Nickel
sounds like
toothpaste.
those batteries if you're fucking, what's the dude's name? Mike Tyson.
Would you,
Hi,
Would you like to go confirm with the rest of your party?
Batteries.
Rithel.
Yeah. First I asked Six if he thinks we should go straight to the tunnels, if there are tunnels. Honestly, I think that dude was being honest.
Honestly,
Or-
Like a direct
or
approach
if-
might work.
Or if maybe you'd rather wait here and see if they actually come to attack.
I think I'm not sure how much better they're going to prepare for an attack now that they know that there's one coming. I mean, they've prepped. I think the only advantage we have at this point is not knowing that an attack is coming. It's that we could preemptively potentially stop something or get in there beforehand. I think the best idea would be to strike now, whichever direction we go.
To the tunnels then. Let's
Right.
go confirm with the others.
just let anyone know what you're doing before you head out, and they'll bring word to me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Then you guys head back down, and you find Zelfer just in the halls, carving up his leg.
Alrighty.
Zelfer, that's weird.
Why?
Zelfer, write down on
Well,
your
Menon
book.
and Percival are outside.
As you get closer, you can hear me. Bad Zelfer. Bad Zelfer as he cuts up his leg.
Tell him Zelfer, that's weird.
He bad Zelfer. Bad
Be,
Zelfer.
be sure to take note that cutting yourself is weird.
Jesus fuck.
Are you depressed, you fucking freak?
Dude, I was pretty fucking weird in middle school. Then, goddamn.
Sam. He doesn't pay any mind to you there. He just repeats the process.
Percy's out fucking cold,
Okay.
slumped against the wall, napping the fuck out of the day.
Six, shall we go find the other two?
Oh, yes, we should. We do.
Okay. Is Percy, are you gonna follow them?
I'm asleep.
I'm sorry, not Zelfer.
Oh,
I don't move from my spot. Just continue.
That guy.
So
What
much
I
for
say.
plot progression. Okay, you guys head outside.
It's 11:32.
So we find them.
That's why I'm trying to get. That's why I'm trying to progress.
Percival. Menon.
Yeah.
Percy, wake up.
I'm still up.
Alright, well, I guess we're just leaving him out.
Okay, you guys are out. So you head outside and see, yeah, Percy and Menon. They're outside. They're schlump. They're sleep.
Sleep,
What?
slump, schmubba dump.
They're slumpadump.
Menon,
All right.
Menon,
Percy.
are you awake? Menon?
He'll groggily like lift his head.
The fuck do you want?
We got a plan.
Bish, it's nap time.
Yes. You can nap in just a moment. We're just gonna go over the plan, then we can go to bed.
I'll slowly stand up and stretch.
Alright. I'm
What the
only gonna
fuck
sit up.
Up, Richard!
Richard.
I'll show them the map.
Richard?
Map. Plan.
Map. Plan.
Plan.
It's gonna be easy enough to relay the
map.
plan that you know supposedly where an entrance to their tunnels are, and you guys are going to try to infiltrate, acting as if you're just newcomers and want to join the New Republic. That's easy enough.
That's fun.
Okay.
Yep. That's the plan.
The only
can go back
problem
to bed
left
now.
is Zelfer.
Sick. I lay back down and immediately
Zelfer will probably
back
just
up.
follow.
Are you guys not heading out today? It's
Is
still
there-
rather early in the day-ish.
Like anti-king queen?
Is it?
Yeah, we just took a long rest, like right before the torture.
Jesus. Oh.
Richard took an emotional energy.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
well,
just
people are still fucked
Yeah.
up.
it's just
That
the middle of
must
the
have
day.
been
It's a
rough,
good time
man.
for a nap. You know,
It's like
little
just
cat nap.
not like a heavy nap, just like maybe
It's
an hour or two.
maybe noon.
Percy's gonna tap her and say, "If you want to sleep, I can carry you while we walk."
Alright.
For
Sounds
noon.
good to me.
Silver has no life.
This is the
Yeah.
second time one of your characters has carried
Oh,
yeah,
my
and,
armor
right.
back in a campaign.
For many different reasons.
We should probably get Zelfer.
Okay, 60 of the map again.
Checking the map.
No, 6 has the map.
6 has the map. What are you guys doing about Zelfer?
Power
I can
move.
see six just.
Oh,
That's
I
a pretty
thought we
nice
were
piece
trying
of
to keep
parchment.
Now the tunnels are taken care of.
Where
How
the
many-
tunnels are in the actual world, there's giant teeth marks.
You guys, as he crunches down, you hear a when the ground starts
Earth
to shake.
Starts to shake, yeah. No, we can go today. I've got a minute on my back.
We're coming up on an ending point, just so you guys know. If you'll just bear with for a moment. So it goes to
Alright.
gather Shara. You're gonna bring Shara with you?
Hell yeah.
And on your way in, you pass by Zelfer, still just sitting there. Bad Zelfer. Bad Zelfer.
Zelfer, that's still weird.
Sulfur, we're going.
Bad Zelfer. Bad Zelfer.
Slap him
Zelfer!
across the face.
You slap him?
You get smacked.
Not hard, but I'd slap him.
A nice
Non-lethal.
I'm assuming she tells Percy, and Percy kind of kneels down, and she just slaps him.
Okay. Yes?
Let's go.
Yes.
Where?
I woke up from a nap like 20 minutes ago. Ask them.
No, this spot right here, I say, pointing to the spot on the map in which we're going.
He does so.
Warehouse district, I say, coming back.
Kind of puts away the dagger.
We're gonna go pretend to be new recruit.
Pulls down his
Where-
pants leg.
The bronze toads are joining the what are these
New
guys
Republic.
So
called?
is the New Republic like anti-king and queen? Or what are they? What's their philosophy? Do we know?
No.
No.
We'll ask them when we get there.
Why are you thrusting? What are you thrusting? What are you
Why would you
thrusting
not
at?
be thrusting at this
We're
point?
He's just standing in the hallway dry humping
Okay,
stuff.
you guys are in the plaza of the headquarters. Sam's got his cat. You guys have eaten. You've long rested.
She's probably like under my fucking. I want
Hands.
to say like under my armor or in my bag.
I don't know how, but she can kind of like poke her head under
Have
your
you not
bag.
seen? Have you not seen cats squeeze under?
Squish that
Next
cat.
time
Okay,
you-
okay,
Next time you
fine.
get
She
hit,
can
you
easily
get a
kind of
cat
chill in your
splatters
bag.
between the armor and your back.
She can chill in your bag and poke her head out, and she's comfy in there.
Just don't fall over, else splat.
What are you guys doing?
My
walking.
computer done died.
I'm gonna walk up and knock on the front door.
Are you guys?
Knock, knock, motherfuckers.
You're traveling right to the spot.
I would like to do that.
Okay. So you
The
guys
door
do.
opens. I look at him. Fuck the king. Am I right?
You do
You're
move through
in.
the city. It's gonna take some time. Let me just see here. From the headquarters. Let's see. So it's gonna take about like 4.5 hours to get there, ish. It's quite a walk. You got some time, but you know, it's not too
Mercy, I'll
difficult.
just put Mena down whenever she wants.
Okay. Cool. I guess. Yep. Good. Good RP. So you guys. So you guys are able to make it there with relatively no issue. Maybe a couple of like some strange sounds or whatever as you go. The weather's fine. It's whatever. You make it to the 2-story. It looks kind of like a gray blue, like it used to be blue. It's probably the one. And you start. Do you head inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You open up the front door. And there's a loud as it creaks open. And as was described to you, there's a set of stairs to the left that you can head down.
We do.
Okay. And as described to you, eventually there's a hole in the wall.
Is it a dirty free for all?
I point to Sam.
Yep.
What you digging it?
God,
Okay.
Kesha's a fucking dream girl.
What?
I don't just put my dick in it. I just walk through it.
I said Kesha is
Oh.
my fucking dream girl.
Okay.
What about it?
You walk through. And
I turn around and I say that technically
Yep.
my dick is in it.
it is.
That's true. I follow.
Right. You guys can see ahead. Does everyone? I assume everyone's heading through with the party. You head into this little cavern. Well, I assume the whole party's together going through this.
Yes.
You're traveling through a dank kind of wet cavern, lit up with. Eventually, you see light ahead. You don't need to light anything because there are torches along the walls that seem to be lit but not burning,
Fucking
producing
dank, bro.
producing like a yellowish greenish light.
Dank cave, bro.
And are you guys approaching quietly? Are you just walking on in?
I mean, I don't think there's a really good chance that all of us are going to be quiet, so I don't know if we
No.
need to expend that much energy on it.
Okay. Fine.
I'm not a very
So
quiet boy.
quietly, but not silently. Let's say that. Like we're not just kicking gravel down the
Yeah, just carefully.
flanking our armor and shit. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Not enough to roll a stealth check.
I
Understood.
know, kind of watching around.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
looking around. You're noticing that it's a very rough carved cavern. It very clearly looks like somebody like made their way through this with either magic or pickaxes. Eventually, it does. You do see up ahead of you. Let me do this.
A festival of lights.
A festival.
Fights, if you will.
I just realized there's one little thing I got to do that I have not yet. Bop. And that'll do it. I'm gonna move you guys
Percival's
over
asshole
here.
disintegrates.
Ah, hell yeah, brother. Intro of darkness and redness and whiteness. Was that his thing? Since we were talking
Just
about
see
Toby Turner.
darkness.
Percy's anus prolapses.
Prolapse gang.
Nothing.
Falls right out of our
Prolapse
guy's
gang.
body.
There we go.
That did not sound like Eden. That scared the shit out of me.
is
Whoa.
tiny.
Okay. So you guys see up ahead of you, it's still lit up. There are some very clear. Here, actually, it's lit up
Why
pretty
is the
well.
first thing you said hello?
That's probably what
Hello.
you can see.
Fuck you.
You can see a bit more. You can see lit up quite well. This is what appears to be actual tiles, or like a stone floor properly made with a large set of spikes, very obviously protruding out of the ground. And I will place
step on
your
those.
guys' tokens down. Please don't move them without announcing.
I'd like to jump on a spike
You can
just to make sure it's authentic.
authentic
Announcing.
spikes. Okay, so you guys are down.
They're fake spikes. They're
And
actually
you guys do hear some kind of muffled laughter from deeper within the cave.
great.
Let's see. Examining the spikes, does it look like they thrust up out of the ground or something like
Thrust
that?
you up out of the ground.
That's what your plan was all along.
Roll
maybe.
investigation.
Rolling investigation. Skills.
Yeah.
Well, okay, now I have to tell you more than I wanted to. So the spikes are very clearly, they're not thrusting from up, they're not dug into the ground. They're just like sharp objects kind of protruding, like set on the ground facing up. Immediately in front of them, also you notice, is lots of debris. Various lumber and garbage and stuff littering the floor in front of it. In front of the spikes, in between you and the spikes.
I see. What's on the ceiling?
The roof that's above you is just a very roughly cut cave. It's stone.
And how tall are the ceilings?
Maybe about 8 feet tall.
8 feet.
I'm barely tall enough to be in here.
Sam, toss that cat.
Toss your fucking
Did
rat!
you say that out loud?
I did, but I was kidding.
Okay.
Why are
But you
we
did say
talking
that out
about-
loud. The six goes, Sam, toss your cat. And all of a sudden, the kind of like muffled laughter stops from deep within the cave.
Toss your rat!
Why are we tossing animals?
We're not actually tossing animals. We just wanted to get the people that were laughing to come talk to us.
Okay.
You hear
I
that,
don't know
people
why
that
you-
were laughing? Will you come talk to us?
I don't know why all of you guys are looking behind us. It's really strange.
Can Percy
That is
walk
really strange.
forward a bit and just kind of knock some of the stuff away with his sword? at
How far
that.
forward?
I don't like that one. Like here.
Why don't you pick a tile to move ahead and tell me which tile you're going to be like shifting around?
It's this one, and I'm gonna knock away the spikes on that.
Okay. So
Can I
you,
move my guy?
yeah, go ahead.
Do
So
I die?
You
Roll a
begin
dex
walking
save.
forward. Yes, roll a dex save.
For real?
Yes.
Wait,
Fuck
what?
me.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, so you start to walk forward. You're like, yeah, I'll just kind of clear away some of the shit from underneath. Whoa! And then from underneath your feet, you hear a whoosh, and a trap door that was covered by all the debris and random shit swings underneath you, and you barely jump out of the way and move to the tile adjacent to it. And there's just this trap door swinging, and you can see it's about a 20-foot drop, and just darkness below you down there.
That looked like it probably would have been ouchies.
I wonder if it's everywhere. I'm gonna walk right next,
So you're gonna walk what?
right where Percy would right to the right of Percy.
You're just gonna walk on over?
I'm gonna say, I wonder if that's all of them.
Okay. Make
a
another
dex
dex save. Okay. He goes, I wonder if that's all of them. And starts walking forward, and then there's the sound of metal on metal, like a clank, and your foot is caught in a bear trap. And that's gonna be 4 points of piercing damage as the jagged blades of the bear
I've
trap.
been marking down my health as I've been carving up my leg.
Oh my god.
I mark it down to 4.
Jesus.
So, because he was carving to do damage, and I've been marking as much as I feel as though he would do, and
Yeah.
Are you saying? Wait, did you just tell me you have 4 health right now?
he would have had 4 health because I was marking how much damage he did when he carved his leg.
Okay, so you guys watch Zelfer walk up. I wonder if that's the only, and he falls down.
You know, Holden, I was hoping it was a pitfall because I can't take fall damage because of my mantle wings.
Right.
I was really hoping I could use that.
Okay. As it's 11:46 p.m., as Zelfer falls unconscious, we are gonna wrap up for tonight.
God damn you.